Good evening everybody and welcome to My Time at Portia. This is a new playthrough for Portia. I have played it before. I love this game. So we're just going to start up a new character. I'm going to call her Talina, as you probably guessed from the stream's title. And we're just going to get going in Portia. I'm not going to actually, probably not going to follow the tutorial this time around, but let's go with the girl character. I reckon I talk enough, so we probably don't need to have the player voice running as well. You know, I'm pretty much happy with that. Let's change the name before I forget, because I'm likely to. Hair is I actually just like the starting hair, to be honest. We can go with red. Actually, I haven't done a red head for a while. Let's be a red head today. Alrighty. How red do we want to be? Gonna make the hair highlight reddish, orangish. A little bit of a ginger look. There we go. Or we can make... No, let's go this way. Alrighty. So that's all I really want to do with the hair. The only other thing I go with... face type. Like the skin a little bit darker. Looks better. Eye colour. Tend to like the purples. It's just me. Darken them down just a little bit. Red hair. Actually, let's go with the blue. I haven't done blue for a while. It's not changing very much. Whoa, maybe not that. Alrighty. You know what? I'm pretty happy with just the way she is right there. So let's get going. Welcome, Talina. We've had a spring birthday. Let's if you put your birthday in when the Ghost Festival's on, you tend to have a problem holding events, and actually with any event that is. So why don't we make it on the very last day of autumn? Cusp of winter. Pretty sure. Yeah. Let's make it on the cusp of winter. Here we go. Swords are suitable weapons for beginners. Axes and pickaxes are used for logging and quarrying. They do have a point, but you can use an axe and a pickaxe as a weapon if you accidentally hit a llama or, you know, a sea urchin or something when you're logging. It happens. It happens. They make it really hard to miss them some days. But you can if you try hard enough. So hopefully this thing will load up very, very shortly. Oh. Awesome. Here we go. I love this part. Just that arrival, the whole new world. It's brilliant.
We're coming up on Portia.
Yep, it looks beautiful.
What are you going to do there? Ruin diving?
Maybe. Possibly mischief? Something like that.
We get someone like you once in a while?
I bet
Always
you don't.
seeking that adventure. Good to be young.
Yep. Alright.
Well, good luck to you.
Thanks, Rua. Oh, let's get into this. Always love starting out in Portia. All the time. This is brilliant. Look at that. Now, if I click through too fast, what'll happen is there's a photo album and you won't be in there. So, hey Presley, how you doing?
Ah, good to see you again. Hope you had a pleasant journey from Barnarock, right? That's quite far.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, I'm here to show you to your workshop, so if you would please follow me, it's pretty close.
Oh, good. Let's get going. I wonder what it's like. I didn't get to see my pa.
No one's
Or
been
no one
working
for
there
long.
since your pa left Portia so many years ago. He was a good friend.
I'm glad someone knew him. Alrighty, we have some instructions. We have WASD keys. We have shift for sprinting. We have space for jumping. We can press the middle mouse thing for the auto run and press it off because it drives me crackers. And we'll chase Presley into town. Kinda. Alright. I love
And
Portia.
here we are, your workshop.
Whoa. That's
This place sure has seen some wear and tear. What do you think?
It'll do. It'll do.
Now then, here's a letter from your father. He asked me to present it to you when you've seen this house.
Uh-huh. Talina, when you read this letter, I'll be already on the other side of the world. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that I'm not the father you wanted me to be. This was all so sudden. I didn't have much time to tell you or figure out how to take care of you. Jeez, Dad, you could have stuck around. Anyway, I thought about this workshop. It might not look like much now, but it will brace you from the wind and cover you from the rain. I've left my workshop handbook that details how to create things in my workshop. The rest is up to you. Do your best and live a wonderful life. You'll always be my pride and joy.
Here's the workshop handbook of your pa's. Take your time. Come to the Portia Commerce Guild tomorrow. It's located around Peach Plaza. Can't miss it. As much as I'd like to give you a builder license right away, you need to prove your worth through a couple of tests.
No problems, Presley. See you tomorrow.
Anyway, I'll leave you be. Get some rest.
Alrighty. Bye, Prez. Whoa, that was some order. That was the end of day 1. Into day 2. Let's wake up. Come on, Talina. Yeah, my head hurts. I didn't sleep in the breeze coming through the cracks. Look at this. Oops. That's what happens when you right click. That's what happens when you left click. I've been playing Pumpkin Days, and you actually need to use the mouse as well. So in Portia, we need to fix this gap. And this gap, and this gap. It's pretty important. If you have a look at the bottom, you'll see that the stamina bar is not full, and this is not a good thing for us. Okay, glowing objects, most likely collectible resources. Escape to see the help menu. This is here. It will have your tutorials in it. And then we'll continue. Alright, I have a mission. Okay, now I have played this before. I've played over 500 hours of it. So I'm going to do a very quick run through, and we'll do a fast setup, I think. So fast setup, you hit I for your inventory. You'll also get a look at your character, which has a skill tree tutorial. You'll get skill points as you level up, and you'll be able to go into all of these sections here. You have a mission box. In this case, it tells you who you've got to see and where you've got to go. It's not timed. If it's timed, you'll have like a counter down the bottom. And you have a handbook, which you can access here. It's easiest to use if you use the index, although if you really want to, you can use the paging through it. It just takes forever otherwise if you do it that way. So these are the recipes we already have in our box. These are all the ones we need to find, and we're going to get to that pretty quickly because I want to do a fast setup this time. It's always a bit of a challenge. It's always a bit of a puzzle to get it going. Social. These are the people we've met. These are the people we have yet to meet. There are a ton of them. Some of them are eligible bachelors and bachelorettes, and some of them are not eligible for romancing, such as these dudes with stars. We have a map. Ooh, we have things on our map. This is our mission goal. This is a spot of interest. Always check your map in the morning. You might miss something otherwise. Calendar. Calendar shows important events during the season. On the 12th and the 13th, we have a fishing day. Usually if you put a date on a day where there's something going on, your date will cancel on you. Album. This is why we don't want to miss cutscenes, because they automatically save and you get to see them in your album. You go back to the beginning using that button. You can take selfies when you get the camera, group photos, collections, and so on. We will play more with that later. It's fun, I think. And alrighty, glowing objects. Let's go and upset Lua first though, because he's always fun. What are you doing?
Who are you?
Me?
Are you a spy for the Duvos Empire?
Uh-huh.
Huh? You're just a new builder. Suspicious.
Uh-huh. How are ya?
I'm pretty good at many trades, but not great at anything. So the mayor gives me a lot of odd jobs, which I enjoy.
That's awesome. I have nothing to give this nice man, so we're going to leave that at that. I'm not going to try sparring. He will wipe the floor with me at this level. Maybe. I'm not going to find out. Alrighty. So, I actually own the DLCs for the clothing and costumes. This is going to cause me a problem if I open these letters right now. So, although having said that, Portia Times, they're sponsored by the city government and the local commerce guild to bring you the latest news in our city. We're a monthly publication, so papers will be sent out on the first day of each month. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to visit our office on Main Street. Now, I can open them. These things are going to stay in my letterbox unless I press keep. And to be honest, I only have a small inventory, so I'm not going to open them. Ditto with this one. This is the NPC's attire package, and this one is I get to have matching attire if I want it. If I click this now, there are 24 items in there, and I do not have that much space in my inventory, and it will be a problem. As you see, I've opened all the letters, but the letter thing is still up. The envelope will stay there as long as there's something in there for me to collect and keep. If I don't collect and keep it, then that letter is going to be irritating me staying there. So 24 items. I've only got 16 spaces, so I'm not going to open those yet and accept them. Alrighty, glowing objects. Let's just get that message off our screen. Although we are going to need these. Now, if you were just starting the game, you would head straight into town and you would go to the Commerce Guild and you would get your mission from Presley. We're not going to do that. We are going to jumpstart the game just a little bit, although that is using stamina, so I should probably stop doing that. We're going to head off, we're going to grab some timber because we need it, but we're only going to grab enough to make the tools we need to get more timber quickly. Let's say hello to Ardit.
Oh,
Ardit.
you're new in town as well?
Uh-huh.
I just moved here a little while ago. Name's Ardit.
Hey Ardit, nice to meet ya.
I get up real early each morning to watch the sunrise. It's my favorite routine.
Cool. Alrighty, and you get to know people as you talk to them. So we're just going to grab a bit more timber, and a bit more timber, and a bit more rock. Somewhere over here I have rocks. Here we go. Some would say I have rocks in my head, but that's not entirely true. Alrighty, let's head this way. Just wander with me and we will find ourselves some more rock. Alrighty. Okay, that should probably be enough to get us started. I'm pressing sprint. The little circly thing tells me how long I can sprint for before I get tired. And I'm just moving the mouse to direct the direction I'm running in because that's pretty much how you do it. I'm just going to go grab some more wood. There's a couple of places you can find it. Usually in amongst the trees is a good place to start. If you're just starting out playing, it's really good to explore the area around you. Don't take too much time doing it, but gather your resources and head back to your workshop. And away we go. So, if you go in and see Presley, he will give you 2 missions. The first mission will involve you going and crafting up some stuff. 1 simple axe and a pickaxe, which is all you really need to get started. The next thing we're going to need to craft is a stone furnace. Now we need to have all of these things on us when we go see Presley, so we might as well just get it all done in one go. For that we need a stone stool, which means we need 10 stone. As you can see, it tells you what you need here. When you hover over it, it tells you how much you own. Now we need 10 wood, so let's make sure we've got that on us before we go too much further. Alright, and actually before we go any further, I'm just going to move things to where they need to be. I did ignore the treasure chest earlier. That was a bit bad of me. I need to see how much stone I've got, and I need to see how much herbs I've got. This is pretty important at this stage of the game because we don't have a lot of inventory space and we don't have a lot of cash, and we need to build a few things just to get started. So we also really badly need to fix the holes in our things, so we're going to given the inventory space is so tight, we are going to build a wooden storage box really soon. So I need 20 wood for that. I need 10 wood for my stone stool, and I think I need about 36 wood for inside, just off the top of my head. So what we're going to do, it is holding the left mouse button. You can just actually hold it down. It's really nice. You don't get RSI from constantly spamming the mouse button. You can just sit there and keep the pressure on until it's done. Now, with the early level ups, it's really good to just level those up quick. I'm going to choose the axe rather than the experience, simply because I like my stamina, and I've just halved how much I use when I'm chopping wood, which I'll be doing quite a bit of. So we're at 24 wood. And just got to remember to keep an eye on my stamina so that I have enough to get the stone with. 36 is enough to patch our floor, I think. So there's a 20 and a 10 and a couple of small ones. Try not to use the axe more than you need to. It does use stamina each time you swing it. I'm going to also need logs to fuel my burner, which I'll be doing as soon as I can. Alright, that should be enough to get us going. Oops. Who's that gentleman? Let's go and say hello to Toady. Hey, Toady.
Hey, I'm Toady. You're the new builder, right? It's always nice to have more builders.
Yay!
That Starlight Island you see out there on the horizon is a great place to fish.
Aha, that's this here. Awesome, thanks Toady. So the more you talk to people and the more friends you make...
Hi-yo! You must be
Hey-yo.
the person the mayor was talking about.
Yeah.
I'm kind of simple, but I hope we can be friends.
Cool. Let's be
You should try
friends.
the apples grown around Portia sometimes. They are so delicious. I feel like only Toby can see the truth.
That's really cool. Alrighty. So we have got our timber. We have got our stone. We haven't got our stone. Let's go deal with our stone. We need our pickaxe. Let's just tap 3. And we might as well chop these ones here. Now the trick with our pickaxe is we are going to need to upgrade that really quick. I'm about to run out of stamina. That's a pain, but that's okay. The reason we need to upgrade our pickaxe really quick is because we can't... Alright. I want one of those. Just one. Otherwise you won't be able to make the other things you need. We want one of those to start with. And that's that. Okay. Yeah, you want to upgrade your pickaxe and your axe really quickly, because otherwise there are trees and you can't cut and rocks you cannot hit and crack open, and you'll need them. So, E for assembly station. Now, if you follow the game and you go in and you get your mission from Presley, you make your axe and your pickaxe, you take them back to Presley, and then he tells you to come down and do this and how to use it. So you'll see that when we go in to meet him. But in the meantime, this is what we're going to do. We're going to build our stone furnace. The assembly tutorial, I'm going to skip through it real quick. If you hit escape, you hit help, all of your tutorials are going to appear in here. So if you ever forget something, it's really easy to find. Get into here. Now the next thing you need to do, go into your inventory again. Everything you need to build the item you've just chosen needs to be in your hotbar. In the early assembly station, you need to have that up and running. So stone stool 7, place it down. Go to 8 for your wood. And I'm now 1 wood short of being able to finish what I need to. And E to pick up. I just hit R by mistake, which put whatever I had highlighted into my inventory. So we'll get the wood and we'll just pop it back out. Pretty sure I need 36 though, so we'll just... Oh, 7. Alright, I need to pick something. Alright. A few tools to work. So that tree's not going to highlight till I actually have my axe highlighted. So I hit 2, my axe is highlighted, the tree's highlighted. Oh, you're kidding me. Alright, and I need 2 stamina in order to cut that tree down and get the timber I need. This would be a problem usually, but I'm just going to go find some stamina items. Now, the useful things around Portia that you really need to know about, and you just need to take time to explore it really, are chests. Chests are awesome. And these chests, for instance, we have dried apple slices, which I was kind of hoping for. Go to I, your inventory. We can either put it down in our hotbar to use it, or we can right click. Now watch the stamina bar over here. When you right click on the apples, you've got stamina. It's best not to eat them all at once though, because they'll only give you 10% of your stamina. Now, that bush that we've nearly finished cutting down, fortunately for us, the game remembers where we were at, and it's only going to take one more swing to get it. So we'll just grab that while we can. And now we have enough wood. Alright. We still have a mission. If you have a look on our map, there are the mini map in the bottom right, there are two little arrows, and they point to our area of interest as well as where our mission is. So what we're going to do is what we would have done. Well, let's go say hello to the mayor, because we can.
Welcome to town, new builder. I'm Gale, mayor of this wonderful city. If you have any issues or concerns, just drop right on by.
Alrighty.
My son Gust is nothing like me. Well, except for his talent and good-looking face.
Oh, that is one proud daddy. There you go. Okay, let's head this way. Into the Commerce Guild. First time I ever played this.
Nice to see you.
Couldn't find it.
How are you settling in?
Really well.
Great! Let me introduce you to the Commerce Guild.
Shopping.
We're the organization that orchestrates trade across the entire Free Cities region. This is the Portia branch. We're pretty busy throughout the year. Now then, let me give you your builder test. This is pretty easy. Make an axe and pickaxe and bring them to me. You need to have wood and stones to make these. You can gather them on your own or buy them from the Total Tools in Central Square. After you have the raw materials, you need to craft the items on a work table. I saw your pa's old one in your yard, so check and see if that still works.
Okay. Alrighty. So basically what you would have done is you'd have gone and made your pickaxe and your axe, and then you come back and you find the man with the yellow dots over his head.
Ah! Excellent quality!
And
Nicely
you don't
done.
have to show them.
You can keep them. I just wanted to see what you can do. Now for the second test. You are to build a stone furnace. This one's a bit tougher. You need to use the assembly station in your yard to complete this task. If I remember correctly, your pa kept a very detailed account of the things he made. You might want to flip through his workshop handbook and see if you can find a diagram for the stone furnace. Once you have a diagram, just use it on the assembly station in your yard to start construction.
Awesome. Alright, so what you do is you'd head back out and you'd make your stone furnace, and you come back in and find the man with the question mark over his head.
Great job! You pass.
And there you go.
This is your builder license.
Woohoo!
Now you just need to take this license over to the mayor's office and get your workshop registered, after which you can start taking regular commissions. Come back
Awesome.
and talk with me after you register.
Sure thing. Thanks, Presley. Okay, we're going to ignore the exclamation mark above board over in the corner there. We're just going to head straight to the man's office and get this done. Oh my god, it's sunset. Have I missed the man? Whew, no. In actual fact, you can corner the man pretty much everywhere else. Now, if it's someone you
Welcome,
need to talk to-
welcome!
Hey, thank
You
you.
must be the new builder. I'm Gale, the mayor of this town. It is truly wonderful to see young people getting involved in the telesis of our society.
I love this game. I'm here to register
Very
my
well.
workshop.
What is the name of your workshop?
What a good question. Okay, let's call it... Alright, we'll call it Bluebells. No, I don't like that name. Firebird's Workshop. Are you sure you want to call your workshop Firebird? Why? Is there something wrong with it? Aha, Firebird Workshop. Okay.
Nice name. There, your registration is complete.
Thank you.
Also, we're going to have a Fireside town meeting once in a while. They'll be announced through the mail. Try to make them if you can. You don't want me being the only one there. I will cover town and world events at large, the usual, you know.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Woohoo! Alright, back to Presley. Now, you'll see the little tab in the left telling me I can make items in my workshop because I've actually skipped the that part of the proper step-by-step tutorial warm-up. That will go away when I go and check it out. Woohoo! I've leveled. Nice to see.
You're now a bona fide workshop owner. Your pa would have been so proud.
Really?
Let me explain some of the processes for our trade. Here at the Portia office, we post workshop commissions every day on the board, over there. Based on the speed and quality of the results, we make a ranking of the workshops every week listed on the wall behind me.
Here. There are other workshops in Portia?
Oh yes, adding yours, there will be 5 workshops in our jurisdiction.
Ooh.
Besides the ranking list, you also have a workshop rating, which is listed on your license. The higher your rating, the higher quality the commissions you can get. But don't worry, if you have your father's work ethic, you'll be #1 in no time.
Okay.
Once you're done with your orders, you can pick up the commission fee from Antoine if it's from the guild or the respective person who commissioned you. Builders make most of their money from doing commissions through the Commerce Guild. But some just build items and sell directly to the market. That's fairly lucrative as well.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, since this is your first commission, I've kept one just for you.
Oh, thank you. Hey.
Playing favorites, are we?
Higgins, you already took one today.
There are never too many commissions. Good day.
That's Runt. He's the owner of the current #1 workshop. Brilliant businessman, but I don't like the way he does things.
You
Well,
don't like the way
I'm
he does
sorry.
things.
That was our last one today.
Huh.
Hey, Prez! I've got a job for you.
Or not.
Cool.
What is it, Arlo?
We're looking to build a bridge to Amber Island.
So the mayor finally put up the money? Well, young builder here is up for the challenge.
Awesome.
Yeah, he figured that place could be a real tourist attraction. What with the haunted cave and all.
Ooh, a haunted cave.
Check your pa's workshop handbook to see if he has a bridge diagram in there. I remember he built a bunch. If it's there, use it at your assembly station. After you're done with the bridge pieces, you need to go to the designated spot and assemble the bridge.
Oh,
Also,
awesome.
and this is important, for a project as big as a bridge, you'll probably need to dive into the abandoned ruins to gather materials. We have one such ruin in Portia. It's located at the bottom of the temple tower.
All right. Thank you, Presley. Okay, hey Arlo, before you go anywhere.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Want a jewel? I'll
No.
go easy on you.
Oh, really? A jewel? Fine. Uh-oh. Something tells me the man may have lied. Let's find out. I don't even have my boxing gloves. Ow! That's going easy on me. I don't think I even saw him land that punch. Alright, let's
Hi
say hello to
there.
Antoine.
I know who you are. I'm Antoine. We'll probably be seeing each other a lot.
Oh, mate, if you work here, yes we will. Alright. Now, so much for it being the last commission, because I tell you what, there's a few over here on the board. There's a couple of things you've got to be aware of when you're looking at commissions. They don't take into consideration the equipment that you've got or where you're at on the progress tree. So you've got to be really careful which ones you pick. So this one wants copper wire. Now you'll notice that the main reason you've got to be careful what you pick is because of the time limit. So I don't think I can actually get a grinder built in time. I could be wrong about this. I think if I pushed it, maybe I could. But each commission gives you reputation points and gold, and so when you're choosing one, you look at how much rep it is, how many goals it has, unless you want to make friends with someone in particular. So in this case, if you really wanted to get to know Petra much better, more quickly, you take this commission because you get +9 relationship points with her. This is Nora. 2 photo albums. Photo albums require leather, which requires a skiver, which I'm not ready to make yet. 59 rep points. It is a slightly harder job to do. You've got to have better equipment. And 402 gold. We won't take that one either. We're a bit chicken at the moment. And we're not taking a tea table. How much chicken do I want to play? Actually, not that much chicken. Alright. So sometimes you can get something simple like making charcoal, which is really easy to do. You just need the burner and charcoal. The burner and timber, but other times you can't. Now, we have run out of stamina, which does limit us a bit in what we can do. But there are a few things you can do in Portia when you run out of stamina. One of the first of those being putting things down in your yard. So I'm going to start with my burners. I'm just going to get this one down. I'm going to go E for craft. This is a stone furnace. You need to refuel it. Actually, I am not refueling this sucker until I've gone and repaired my house, because I don't have enough stamina to get some more wood. So what we'll do is we'll grab the house, E to fix the gap. If you don't have the timber on you, it won't ask. Alright. And we'll fix this one. And we'll fix this one. 20 wood. Holy dooly. Let's fix that one. And we might as well fix this one over here. 10 wood. Yeah. Woohoo! All the gaps have been fixed. I'm going to have a good night's sleep. It's really important to get on top of that quickly. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is our builder's license. One of the things you'll notice in Portia is that the furniture everything has a value, or can sometimes add more stats. So for instance, your builder's license gives you a maximum stamina of +20. So tomorrow when I wake up, I should have 230, provided I remember to put it on the wall. There are some days when I completely forget to do that. So let's get that phase out of the way. Alrighty. If you have a look down the bottom, you'll see that my top total of stamina points has increased, which is really good news. Okay, so the next thing we want to do, I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, we want to fuel the burner. We've only got 6 logs on us, but if we'd refueled it fully, we wouldn't have been able to fix the gaps. Over here are the things you can make in this burner, and this is what you need for it. So I need 8 sand, I've got none, and actually I've pretty much got nothing to make anything with, but that's okay. The burner is up and running. Now, that chest is really important. Let's get our storage down, because we only have 8 slots and we are going to need all of them. So what I might do is actually I'm going to just go tuck this over here. Just move it forward and left click to put it down. Need to open it. We can rename them. I'm going to make a mining and minerals box, and we're going to call this number 1 because we're going to have a few of these. I usually have about 4 of just this kind of box before we go, and pretty much I'm going to put mining and metals in it. Because I've only got 1 chest and I don't have enough timber to make more, I'm also going to put all of my sap in it. Okay, snakeberries give me hit points, so I'm not going to need those yet. I'm not going to need herbs yet. I'm going to keep the worm on me simply because when I start fishing, that's a good thing to have around. I'm going to keep my stamina food down the bottom there. And that's that. Now the important thing to remember with your chest is you've got a sort button which will sort all your items just inside the chest. And you can do the same over here. This will sort all your items over here. But more importantly, you have a sort all button, which means you don't have to go through each and every single item and move it one at a time into the other inventory. You just hit sort all. If it's already in your chest, it will sort through. It'll save you a ton of time. What else are we doing? Alright, let's go check out this bridge. We're a little ways off getting it made. So basically in our mission we hit I, we hit mission. Have a look at the bridge to Amber Island. It's not timed, so you can take your time on it. We need 2 bridge heads and 1 bridge body. We'll deal with our character in just a tick. So, go into your index, grab your wooden bridge head. We need 2 of them, so we're going to need 6 copper pipe, which means we need 12 copper bar and 36 copper ore. So we need to go mining. We need to have 50 hardwood to make 10 planks. For that we're going to need a civil cutter. Wooden bridge body requires 5 bronze plate, 15 bronze bars, and that is a ton more copper. So I need to get at least 100 copper to start with, and 15 ore. 96 stones. I'm going to want more than 1 furnace, so let's add another 30 stone. So it'll give us 126 stone, and that'll give us 3 furnaces and 12 stone bricks. So we're going to have to get cracking on that in the morning. Oh boy, and we're going to need to also prep up for this as well. That's fine, we can get to that. Grills are useful. You can make roast meat with them. Oaks, who we met before, the little bear boy, he likes his roast meat as a gift. I haven't found anything he likes more though, so I've got to work on that. Water tanks and all of that. Alrighty. So that's going to keep us just a little bit busy. I'm trying to work out what I can do next. 24 items in that one package alone, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 4. It's not going to fit in a single chest. I'm going to leave that mail in the mailbox just for a little bit longer. So the minute I pick it up, my inventory is going to be full, my chests are going to be full, and my life is going to be difficult, which is really irritating. So, things you can do without stamina. You can go exploring and pick up chests like this one. I now have a pair of boxing gloves. Speaking of chests, there's one up on that wall. Let's go get that down, shall we? Alright. So this is probably one of the easier chests to get to. Salad sauce, huh? Salad sauce gives us an increasing buff of stamina. This means don't eat them straight one after the other. Otherwise your buff will only increase at 0.5 per second, as if you'd just eaten one. While we're here, let's grab our character and increase it. I can have more XP more quickly, more endurance. Slows down how much I use my endurance. Stamina cost decreases by 25. Tree kicking gives me 6% more. Actually, let's go with the mining thing because we're going to do that tomorrow. Alrighty. I saw another chest over here too. So one of the first things I did in Portia was I ran around like a lunatic looking for these. You can't get that from there, if you remember. So let's go for a little bit of a rooftop jaunt. Here we go. No one really minds if you run across the rooftops in Portia. Okay, when you get up to here, just watch where you're jumping. And you can jump down to here and open up the chest. Woohoo! A talisman! Okay, there's Presley. Didn't I see someone in here? The other thing you can do in Portia is you can greet people, but we're going to have to do that tomorrow, so I won't do that tonight. We might head into bed shortly. There is a chest, and I don't think I can get it from here. Well, no. Alright, so to get that chest, I think I need to climb on the roof again. Pretty sure Django won't mind, right? Well, if I don't tell him. And you don't tell him, he won't mind. Let's go this way. Ah! Alright, maybe I can't get it from that direction. I have got it before though. How did I do it? Oh yeah. Oh. Been a while since I jumped for all these chests. Here we go. Now I need to go... Oh yeah. There's my chest. Bloodstone. Awesome. Okay. Hey, how are you?
Hi! You're probably the new builder everyone's talking about. I'm Martha. Nice to meet you. I run a bakery here in town.
Awesome.
When will Toby let me not worry for just one day?
Is he a kid? Never. Never, 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 never. Alright. So basically, you can run around the town and do a whole bunch of stuff. To start with, I've just remembered we've got a nice orange dot on our map, and we might head that way rather than just run around and grab chests. So there are a couple of places. Okay, if you notice on the left hand side we've got some more instructions. There's a Q. So if you're looking over here, you hit Q, it'll center your camera. Dodge roll on the left, attack with the right. And I need to get some rest. Now you will get a warning every evening, about an hour before you collapse, and that is so that you can go to bed. Now, if you've played Stardew Valley, if you fall over when you're outside the farm at night, you're going to get a doctor's bill in the morning. I think it's the same too if you play Pumpkin Days. In Portia, they're not quite that mean to you. You can you just wake up in bed the next morning. So let's hit the hay for the night, replenish our stamina, because that's always a good thing. And alright, for some reason I still have the instructions up here. Oh, okay. One with your boxing gloves. There we go. Let's go to the work table in our yard, just to get rid of that irritating message in the corner. Usually the first thing I do when I step out the door is hit M for map, and then check my mailbox. So let's visit that. That should get rid of that instruction. Awesome. Oh, I have an important letter in my letterbox. Pretty sure that wasn't there yesterday. From Antoine. At the end of the week, we need qualified people to inspect products. To coordinate with this, we will not post any regular commissions during the weekend, but feel free to turn them in. No problems. Civil Corps. I just want to inform you that the Civil Corps of Portia can take commissions from you when it comes to gathering materials from hazardous ruins. You can post a commission on our commission board in the Civil Corps building at the northern end of town. There are some guidelines on the board and you should read them before posting a commission. That is all. Arlo. That sounds so much like Arlo. From Town Hall. Hello, new builder. We'd like to remind you that Portia currently has 2 authorised ruins for you to dive in. An abandoned ruin number 1 below the Church of the Light, and a hazardous ruin in the collapsed wasteland east of town. For your own safety, all other ruins are currently off limits. Thank you. Awesome. Oh wait, there's one from Paulie. Hey builder, I have a commission for you to help get you settled in. You feeling it? I'm in need of 3 copper blades for some of my furniture. I expect nothing but macho quality, okay? Yeah, sure. If you don't have one already, you'll need a grinder to create the blades. That's all I know about builder stuff. Oh, Harry's Paulie, I'll take that. Alrighty, let's see what else we've got in here. We'll just check again. Alright, and these are the things I haven't accepted, so we're just going to leave that there for the moment, because it's the safest place to keep them. Hey, there's a cat. Hello, cat. Hi, how you doing? Yeah. I could run after Lua, but I won't today. Let's have a quick check on our map, because I've completely forgotten to do it. Oh wow. Alright. A fishing rod and a meet and greet. Alrighty. I know what it is with that. Now, the meet and greet is probably from the mayor. Hey, Gust. And if we can get to the mayor before he gets to his office, we won't have to wait till 9 to seek him.
Hi!
So, hey, Mayor Gale.
Oh, right. You should get to know some of the people living in this town for your own benefit. I've made a list of the store owners within the city walls. You should go introduce yourself.
Alrighty. And how are you today?
I hope Portia can be more prosperous under my guidance and become the model city in Free Cities Alliance.
Oh, right. So do I, because I'm here and I'd like it to prosper. That would be good. Now, other M for map. We still haven't... Oh my. Oh, yes. Alright, we still haven't checked out the orange circle, which we'll go do in a minute. In the meantime, let's go and find... Where did that blue exclamation mark go? Alright, it's headed out the end of town. Okay. Now, the meet and greet is something we can do when we run out of energy. But then again, the other activities I have planned for today, the really exciting ones, such as chop wood and go to the mines, can also be done outside normal town time. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make a beeline for... Oh, he's gone back inside. That's a bit naughty. We're going to make a beeline for, I think it's Chiwa who wants a fishing rod. And we're just going to accept that commission. This is one of the fellows we need to meet and greet. We'll go get him in a minute. Purple dude. Chiwa, how you doing?
Hey there, I'm Chiwa, the smallest of the Hulu brothers. There are 7 of us, so
Really?
it'll probably take you a while to get used to it.
Yeah. Alrighty, so you first meet them, they introduce themselves.
Hey,
Fishing rod's
you're the new builder, right? I'm Chiwa.
yeah.
I live to fish, but a big one broke my fishing rod yesterday. Can you make me a new one?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, thank you.
You're really welcome. Alrighty, let's go and grab all the people we can see. Hey, Russo.
Are you new here? I'm Russo.
Really? Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Yes? I'm in a hurry to buy some food for Miss Ginger. Good day.
Oh, good day, Mr. Russo. Alrighty, let's grab... Who's that? Sanwa.
Ah, I heard about you.
Oh,
Name's
no.
Sanwa. Nice to meet you, builder.
Nice to meet you too, Sanwa.
I've always been good with metal objects since I was little. But since most metal objects are sharp and I don't like fighting people or hurting animals, I didn't really have a lot of job choices.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's just head around here. There seems to be a couple of people we can meet and greet here. He's not in. Alright, let's talk to this fella.
Nice
Yes.
to have you. If you need tools or weapons, you can come to my shop. It's got the best selection around these parts. Now, you look like a nice kid, so I'm going to give you these for free as a leg up. Don't tell my wife, though.
Okay. Uh-oh. Alright, something tells me my inventory is going to fill up real quick. Yeah, alrighty. Don't tell his wife, huh? Let's go talk to Martha. No, we talked to Martha. Let's talk to Carol.
Welcome to our little town. I hope you have a wonderful time.
Mars's
My store
wife.
sells clothing and costumes, so if you ever need to upgrade your armor or suit for a date, come see me.
Okay.
Now you look like a nice kid, so I'm going to give you something for free as a leg up. Don't tell my husband, though.
Really? You know what? These two are such a nice couple. Yeah, they match
Hey.
each other. They should just be honest.
Mars sings in the shower. He's
Oh,
not
God.
very good, but it makes the girls laugh.
That's a
See you.
tad too much information for me. Where is Mars, by the way? So the other thing you need to remember, if you're building up relationships
Hello.
in Portia, when you accept a mission from someone like this, it doesn't actually count
Stop
as
by
your
if you need any
relationship
supplies.
for the day.
Bye.
Right? So if you're mad keen on building up those relationships quickly, make sure that little relationship symbol pops up. Now, where am I going? Alright. Down in the square we have... Might as well head around the block. This is the school. Inside we have Miss Lucy, who's probably in the middle of class, but we're going to go say hello anyway. Might as well meet everybody.
Hi.
Hey.
We don't get new people moving all the way out here too often, so nice to meet you. I'm Lucy. I'm a teacher at the Portia school.
Uh-huh. Awesome. Alrighty. She's not part of the meet and greet, but neither of these guys.
Are you the new builder? I'm Polly.
I'm a duck.
It's nice to see other people try to bring about the telesis of this world.
Oh god.
Or at least, that's what the mayor likes to say. Nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to meet you too.
Hello. I just want to say, now that you're here, we can't play hide and seek in that haunted house anymore. It's all your fault.
Uh-huh. Your mommy and daddy not tell you about trespassing?
Hi! Where are you from?
Barnarock. Toby.
Did you just move here? Never seen you before.
That would be why. And Jack.
You're new, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm Jack. Nice to meet you. I hope you have a good time in town.
Hey, thanks. Nice to meet you too, Jack. Alrighty. Those are the kids. Now, the reason I'm meeting them earlier than I would normally is because the little blue dots on the map are people. And as you get to know the people better, you can have little names to go with the little blue dots, which makes them easier to find when you need to find them. So, in here we have Petra.
Hello, you're the new builder, right?
Yep.
Nice to meet you. I'm Petra.
Nice to meet you too. Okay, and then we have Merlin.
You're new, aren't you? Are you lost or something?
No, I'm not. I'm being social. Get a grip. Are you? Yeah, I'm not lost. I love Merlin. She's just really direct. Alright, so you'll notice that we're slowly getting rid of these annoying little arrows on our mini map. You don't need to go inside to talk to the poorly.
Welcome, smallish builder. I sell furniture here in my store, so if you have any need for manly decors, you know where to find me. And since I'm so manly, I'm going to give you this to get you started.
Hardwood. Awesome. Thanks, Paulie. Alright, I still have space in my inventory. I actually don't know why I'm worrying too much about my inventory. When I first came to Portia, I thought it would be a strange place, but now it just feels like home.
See ya!
That's pretty cool. I've talked to Sanwa and Chiwa. Alrighty, let's talk to Arolo. Even on the horse,
Hello.
if you hit E to interact, you can still interact.
When searching the hazardous ruins, keep your wits. Remember, safety first.
Alrighty, safety first.
Goodbye.
I can do that. Sonia.
You're that new person.
Uh-huh.
You just inherited that workshop outside of town, right? Ah, sorry. Where are my manners? I'm Sonia.
Hi Sonia, nice to meet you. Alrighty. It's exhausting actually meeting everybody. But it's all good. Alright, who's in here? Aha, Django. No, that's not what I wanted. Cancel. Oh, okay, no. Confirm. Confirm that I wish to cancel. There we go.
Oh, a new builder?
Uh-huh.
Always nice to see young folks moving in. If you need refreshments, I'm your man. Try this. It's on me this time.
Cool. Try what? Oh, juice. Awesome. There's a little person with little dots over his head. Let's get that done.
Welcome! If you're in need of a house or workshop upgrades, this is the place to be. All you need to do is select a plan from the catalogue book in our company.
Aha. I can do that. Oh, and he gave me some marble. That's pretty cool. Anyone else in here? Oh, I have games. Wait. Oh no, they cost gold to play. I'm not ready to do that yet. When you first start out, you don't have a lot of gold. It's kind of important to build that up fairly quickly. And for that reason, we might trot over to the Commerce Guild and get started. Hopefully, with a commission we can actually be sure of getting done. Alrighty. The commissions change every day. You can't be guaranteed that what you saw yesterday will be there today. So 2 grinders, that would be a no, not right now. Actually, wait a minute. Let's just X out of here. Grinders. Yeah. Okay, assembly index, grinder. It looks like it's the next tier up. We're going to need some ourselves. So, we need old parts, which we get from the abandoned ruins. Grinding stone, which we need stones to make. And that's pretty much all we need for it. You know, I might take a risk on that. But let's have a look and see what it's worth. That's a lot of rep points for a start. 31, 181, 9. Copper blades, I need a grinder for that anyway. 3 simple desks, not a hope in Hades. So let's do this one. Alright, this is pushing it a little bit. But we were going to do a fast setup, so let's try that.
When I was your age, I worked from dawn till midnight. All that hard work paid off, and I'm now the commissioner of the branch.
I like Presley, he's very dedicated. Oh, workshop rankings. Just so you know, we are currently at the very bottom of the pack. Let's see if we can get past up to the Tooth Fairy factory. Maybe not by the end of the week. I don't know, we could try. If we get another couple of 100 commissions we can, but we've just put the bar up on ourselves. Let's go to the interesting orange dot we saw. I know we haven't met everyone yet, but that's okay. I think it's about time we got down to this whole buildery thing. Alright, cutscene.
Hey there. Hey. First time ruin diving?
Uh-huh.
Alrighty, let me explain then. All the ruins in the Alliance of Free Cities are regulated by the Civil Corps. To enter the ruins, you'll need to pay a weekly maintenance fee, but we'll give you a 60% discount the first time. When you enter, I'll give you the jetpack and scanner. Very handy ancient relics. Mining for resources becomes a lot easier when you have these equipped. When you come out, we'll need them back, since they're very rare.
Okay.
This one beside me is an abandoned ruin. No monsters or robots in there, just resources and relics like power stones.
Okay.
Anything you find in the ruins are yours to keep. Unless they're ancient weapons.
Okay,
then we're supposed to hand them over to the church for destruction.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done. Have fun and be safe in there.
Alright. Let's get going. Okay, a workshop owner can make money through Commerce Guild commissions or selling items to shop owners. So, before we go in there, let's have a quick look. In our mission book, we've got... That one's a timed mission, so I'm going to right-click on all of these and take out the markers. I'm going to put a marker on every timed commission that I've got so that they sit there in the corner and nag me. Alright. So let's just keep those two up. The fishing rod I've only got 6 days on, and the commerce commission I've got 9 days on. Right. If you give up, you will lose reputation. So, yeah. Whereas in Stardew Valley, if you don't get it done, nothing bad seems to happen. In Portia, you lose reputation with the people you want to impress. Alright, 80 gold, so let's pay up. If you do spend your money before you pay for your mining license, which you're going to desperately need, you can always go fishing, maybe. Aim the reticle at the position you want to dig, then press hold. Okay, we'll go through this. This is actually going to be in your help, under your help bar. I'll just walk through it as we go. So, we need old parts to build our grinders. We're going to do that. First, you can only find them by hunting for treasure. So, if I was looking for copper, I would just go for this bronzy coloured stuff. That's copper. All of the different minerals in a mine have different colours. So that's copper. This is dirt. This is stone. And there's more copper. Let's hit our F key. You see that little boom that went out? That tells me that it's hunting for treasure. These little dots are ancient relics and things. The brighter and bigger the dot, the closer to the surface it is. So we might start with that one there. Hit F again to access your hotbar. Hit 3 and away we go. Alright. And now you just keep digging. So we're going to make at least 2 grinders. Alright, you don't need to dig it completely out to get it. Awesome, a data disk. 2 power stones, 1 lot of old parts. Right. The other thing I like doing, and I can do in this one, oh god, I forgot to empty my backpack. Cardinal sin. Okay, we're going to put the old parts down where we can see them because we need to know how many we've got. We're also going to put these discs down where we see them because we want to know how many of those we got. You know what? I'm actually going to head straight back to base and I'm going to come back out and start again because I need to have more space in my pack. Otherwise, I'm going to find things that I want to keep and I'm not going to be able to keep them and it's going to be frustrating. So, the other thing, when you first start out, the first thing you build is a chest. Apart from repairing your house. Hey, Arrow. And then every day you try and make sure that you keep your pack as empty as possible. And hopefully build some more chests in rapid succession. Alright, so before we go any further, let's sort all. Okay. Right, I want to keep an eye on how much copper we've got, so that's important. Now, I'm going to right click and it'll just move everything over like this. Tin, I'm going to get some more tin anyway, so there's no point. I'm going to keep those on me. Right click, right click, right click, right click. Alright, this is a defense buff. I'm not going to need that in the mines. I'm not going to need my talisman in the mines. I'm going to keep my worms on me because otherwise I forget to put them back. Don't really need either of those. So really the only things I want to keep an eye on are these, because I'm going to need more of these and I need a ton of that, and this will just happen as that happens, so we're good. Alrighty, let's get going. We don't need no stinking gates. Hey Chiwa. Okay, we are going to need timber, but there's no point in having anything to build burners with or make burners with if you don't actually have anything to smelt on the burners. So we're about to fix that problem first. And the burners don't take much to build anyway. So let's again hit F. Leap out into the unknown. Look down at the floor. Okay, there's a few that are far away. I'm just going to be a bit picky and run around a bit until I find something a bit closer to the surface. The more you dig, the more likely you are to have holes that you'll fall down. There's a nice close one. Let's go for that one. Alrighty. And away we go. Basically, we're going to spend the rest of the day digging and getting a ton of resource that we're going to need. So what's that? Eyeglass. Awesome. Hit F again. I've got this one. Hit F to come out of it. Make sure your pickaxe is highlighted in your hotbar, and then just dig to that one. You'll notice as you're digging you'll get some data discs. That one looks like a relic. Ooh, awesome. I'm getting a ton of missions here, don't let it stress you out. Right, let's go back this way. Nice and close together, let's grab that one. I've still only got one spare part, I need about 6 or 7 or 9. Alright, you don't need to dig these all the way out. Once they're exposed, you can just walk up to them and that happens. Now, hit F again. And away we go. Can we get any closer? If you can walk to get closer to something that you've highlighted, then walk to it. It's cheaper on your stamina and you'll get to it faster. Excellent. Now I have 2 lenses. That's pretty good. Hit F again. And away we go. Alright, we might as well. These are much of a muchness now, so we're going to dig and then we're just going to go to the nearest one after we've dug. Just keep an eye on the time. We don't have to really worry in Portia, which is kind of nice. It's the relaxing part of the game. What is that? Uh-oh. Okay. Seeing as I'm standing next to a copper vein, let's grab maybe 50 if we've got that much stamina. Just keep an eye on our stamina bar. Okay, stop. And we're going to immediately apply this skill point to reduce how much stamina we use when digging. So the other thing you'll notice is there's like a little spotlight. Wherever that spotlight shines, that's where your pick is going to hit. So if you want to hit copper, make sure it's shining on the copper. Otherwise, if it's shining on the stone, you'll get stone. So if you don't want to waste your stamina, just watch where you shine the light so that you can make the most of every hit. You hit the jump key to use your jetpack and to fly up to things. It's sort of equipped the minute you step into the mines, and it's unequipped the minute you step out of the mines. You don't get to hang on to it. How much did I say? 50 copper? Alright. That's more than 50. Let's go hit our F key and we'll hunt for more of those spare parts. Oh, awesome. Back it up. Highlight it. Hit F and away we go again. Hit F again. Getting way too many relics here. Where are my parts boxes, guys? Alright. Not that I'm complaining because I'll be wanting relics later, but life is about to get awkward. Alrighty. I now have 2 old parts, so I can make 1 grinder. Technically I've got 10 days to fill this order, but if I fill it today or tomorrow, I can get another order. So instead of getting 100 rep points over a week, there we go, I can get 100 rep points in a day, and then maybe 20 or 30 more the next day, and so on and so forth. So it depends on how fast you want to scale your reputation ladder. I'm just trying to find some parts that are a bit closer to the surface. Of course, if you do it this way, you might spend a lot of time chasing them when you could be digging for them. So, at this stage of the game, there's pretty much nothing that's a wasted resource. Later on, when you've got rows of stone, you'll be like, my god, what am I going to do with this stuff? Alright, that's 3 old parts, I think. Actually, let's just have a quick look around, because I thought there was another one that was closer. No. Well, yeah, there we go. Right, we were right on top of it. It pays to look around. A fan is a good thing to have, actually. I'm going to have to check my backpack again in a minute. Okay, let's just check our backpack. Alright, I got space for 2 more. Okay, that's fine. Once our pack is full, we'll head home, and then what we'll do is we'll chop down some trees. What I was really hoping for was a lot more boxes with spare parts in though, so oops. We're looking at midnight, heading over into here. That's another relic, and okay, that's a bunch of copper. We are going to go hacking trees in a minute, so we might as well get that up to our max as well. And the next thing I'm going to raise will be our experience, so we get up levels a lot quicker. Let's just mine out a bit of this copper while we're here. We might as well get it up to 100 if we can. We are going to run out of stamina soon, and I'm not going to eat anything tonight because I'm out of backpack space, so that's okay. Alrighty, now we'll look for more treasure. Oh, very cool. Hopefully that's a box of stuff. Hit F, make sure your pickaxe is lined up. Try and mine through the copper, don't do what I just did, but... Uh-oh. I can fit it in, excellent. Oh, good. Alright, we filled our backpack. I'm going to head straight... Actually, hit M, then hit E. When I first played this game, I thought I had to find my way back through my own tunnels. It took me forever, and I think it took me about 6 trips down the mine before I worked out that I didn't have to find my own way back through my own tunnels. I could just hit M and then hit E and I'd be home. So don't do what I did. Please take the easy way and hit M and then hit E so you can get back to the entrance really quick. It looks like we've timed it pretty well. We're going to just shift some of our stuff into our box before we go to bed. That way I won't forget in the morning. Alright, now some of this stuff we want to have on us. We don't need to have any of our copper materials on us. We are going to need our discs. Oh no, I've got 2 suns. Alright, we're going to need at least 1 relic, and because I've only got 1 box, I'm just going to have to put up with those being in there. Let's grab our fan and our clock, because we can get those out of there. We're going to need our eyeglass, 1 of these relic pieces, our discs, and our equipment. So that's pretty good. What time is it? 2:22? How far can I push this? Alrighty. I'm just going to see if I can cut down a tree and then get back to bed before. I might as well. Alright, that is enough chicken for me. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put something on in the burner. Will I have time? Probably not. Alright, we're going to refuel. We are going to start with our copper bars because we need them. And then we're going to race for bed and not make it, but we're going to try. E to enter. No! There we go. Alrighty. Oh. Wakey, wakey, let's go. Okay, before we go anywhere, let's grab our small clock. And we just move on, look at this. Let's go into inventory first. If you highlight the clock, you get an increase in health once you place it in your house. With the fan, you also get an increase in health. So that's kind of cool. Let's go get that done. Personally, I don't know why a clock gives you an increase in health. It ticks. It's got to be stressful, right? Now, the cool thing about this is you can go to this board here, which is your home panel. And over here, it tells you the extra amount of points that you can add to each of your stat areas. And it tells you what furniture, what stat areas have been increased. And if you go over to here, it'll show you what furniture you can actually, you've used that actually is contributing to what you've got here. Okay? So it's kind of helpful. Your house has 3 levels. Each level will increase the amount of things you can add to your stats. So hopefully that's helpful. What have I got to do today? Let's hit M for map. Alright. Question marks are where you can finish your missions. Orange stars are places to complete missions with that you need to visit. Let's just make sure that none of these have timers on except for the ones we've highlighted. Alright, I'm going to just get rid of that as well. While we're here, let's check out what the fishing rod takes. Oh, that's a good start. Grab those. We're going to need more storage boxes. I might go and grab those first up. If you hit the exclamation mark, it will show you anything that's associated with a mission. We need 15 logs, 2 wild cocoons, and a copper bar. Oh wow, awesome, we have copper bars. Okay, I forgot about that. When it says from tree kicking, you kick a tree, and certain types of trees will give you different things. Wood is from logs. Let's go and grab our 30 logs and our 2 how many cocoons? 4 I think it was. We don't need to run back, we'll just look in the handbook. Oh no, we do need to run back. Oh. Okay. Right, we need 4 cocoons. We're going to make 2 fishing rods because personally I'd like a fishing rod. And there's a fishing competition coming up, so I probably can't enter that unless I have one. So let's get that done. We're actually going to need a ton of timber because we're going to make 4 burners today and get them running. We're going to need to fuel them and we're going to need wood to make them, so I think it's 10 bits of wood per burner, so that's 30. And then it's 20 wood to fuel it, so what's that? 60. So that's 90. That should keep us busy. Let's get 100 logs. And then what we'll do is we'll make our burners and put the copper on. Basically, we're going to need a fair bit of copper to start with, but after that we really need to focus on stone bricks for building our bridge bits with. We're going to need sand to make glass with, because we're going to need the glass for the DD cars. We're going to want to be building 5 of those as soon as we can. So, and we're going to need a lot of bronze. We need bronze for bronze pipes, and bronze pipes are used in a ton of stuff. Alright, trees. We have these big thick trunked trees. We have these not so thick trunk trees, and you'll notice that the leaf formation and branch formation on each of them is slightly different as well. So we're needing to be kicking these. You need to wait between each kick until that E comes up, otherwise you'll be spamming your E bar and nothing will be happening. So you might as well just kick, wait. There's about a 1 second beat between them. You'll also see we're getting a lot of resources in between, so just keep an eye on your inventory. We're nearly full. That's interesting. How many cocoons? Let's grab our cocoon bar and pop it down here so we can see how many we need. 4 of those. We've got enough timber. That's right. We're also going to make. So I need 100 for the burners, and I need 20 per box I want to make, and I think I need to make at least 4 to start with. I need 1 for relics, 1 for mining and metals, 1 for trees, I need 2 for clothes. Just watching my stamina. So what I'm going to do is pretty much use most of my stamina on excellent character. We're going to bring our XP up so we can level faster. That should help us a lot. And we're also going to go into A&G construction today and see what they need to build our next level of tools, because I think the last game I played, I left doing my research and building my tools really late, and it wasn't a good experience. So in order to avoid this stress later... Hey Oaks.
Hello.
How you doing?
Have you seen the flowers? Take a moment to stop and look at them. Spring is so beautiful.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Oaks. You might think 200 logs is overkill. It's not overkill in Portia. It's an average day's usage of logs as you get up. So having a few of them in the kitty is a really good idea. Right, I think I need 2 more cocoons. Might as well pick those up while we're at it, and might as well grab those while we're here too. Oops, okay. Down the bottom you will see I now have a little chest and it's flashing. This means my inventory is full, and if I pick up anything new I'm not going to be able to pick it up. So we're going to go sort all, and that's going to give us a little bit of space. I really need to build those chests, so actually I might stop and do that now. How many did I say? 4, so I've got 1, so let's build 3 of these. Into furniture, grab our wooden storage chests. We're going to build 3. In the beginning it's a bit of a balancing act between building what you need and building other things. So you've got to feed your burners, but you've also got to build your storage. And that's your storage done. E for open. Now we can really get cooking. So I want 1. So this one's relics, and it comes from ruins 1, and it's box number 1. So I'm going to need at least 2 boxes for the first set of ruins relics. Alright, let's not get too excited. Let's leave 1 lot of relics in here. So we'll just pop these over here. Alright, this is a 4-piece relic. This is a 3-piece, and that's piece 1. That's piece 1. This is another 4-piece relic, and that's piece 2. And this is a 2-piece relic, so that's 5, and that's piece 2. So we'll pop that over there. Except that I'm supposed to take one with me, and that, oh no, I've got one there. Alright, and this, for the curious, is a 4-piece relic, and I have one more row to go, so I already need another relic box. The next thing we need is, alright, let's take everything out of here that's not mining or a mineral, or comes from it, so pretty much, and we're full. That's right, we'll trade some things over. Oh, we'll trade one thing over. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a craft box. And I'm going to need more than one of those, so that's our first crafting box. This is just for general things that I craft with. Yeah, they can go in there as well for the moment. They can go in. I know I'm going to be building fishing rods, and that's fine because when you're using the work table you don't need to have your crafting bits on you. The other one is going to be for timber products and other things, so timber. And just for the moment I'm going to put my foraging in there as well, things that come from trees. That's a gift for Papa Bear, we're going to keep that on us. I'm going to put my food in there, and structural dimension theory can go in my relics box. Alrighty. Honey is an ingredient, so we'll pop that over there. Alright, so that's it. That's a gift. That's a mission piece. I want to keep an eye on my timber for the moment. That can go. Okay, so we're pretty much set for that. I need to keep an eye on how many of these I have so that I know when I've got 4. That should be in my tree box. Alright. And I still need 2 more boxes for clothing, so we're going to do that in just a tick. But I don't have a lot of gold. Alrighty, so that's pretty much that. I was doing something specific. Yes, I was going to go beat up some trees. And actually there is one other thing we want to do, but we'll wait till we run out of stamina, which won't be too long now. Let's grab that timber. And that timber. Oh wait, I need to kick this one. It's not that I have anything against trees, but it's only by kicking it that I'm going to get what I need out of it. So this tree will give us rubber fruit. We need rubber fruit. Because we're going to be making tyres as soon as we make enough bronze bars. Alrighty, that's enough out of that one. Before I get too carried away and run out of stamina kicking the wrong thing, let's go into this one. We're after 2 more cocoons. As soon as we get those, we're going to go and make our fishing rod and finish that mission. You'll notice we're nearly out of stamina already. There are a couple of things we can do to get more stamina. I am going to cut down a tree. Number 2. Alright, today is timber chopping day. Yay! Because yesterday was stone collecting day. So between the timber we chop and the stones we've collected, we have enough to make 3 furnaces. And I think we even have enough to make one grinder. And then tomorrow we're going to go back into the mines. We're going to get all the bits we need for the other 2 grinders. Actually, the other 3 grinders. So I might as well just get rid of all my stamina right now, so that it's gone. Actually, no, let's leave that. We're going to go fishing. I like fishing. Alright, before we get our clothes out of the letterbox, we are going to make 3 more of these. 4 more of these. What's that? 80? How much timber does that leave us? It'll leave us with 80. Alright, no, we're going to make 2 of them. Alright, confirm that. We are also going to make 2 fishing rods, which we can do right now. Now you'll notice even though we don't have our copper bars on us, we put them in the chest. We don't need to go and get them. The work table will actually fetch them for us. It's a really, really nice piece of programming on the part of Portia. I really like it. It gets awkward when you've got to continually run back and forward between your equipment. Now we are going to be making 4 burners. I also want to put 2 of these in the house, so that means we need 6 stone stools. And we're going to need 1 stone table because we're going to need that. Now if you have a look in the description, it says maximum stamina plus 7. So I've just planned to increase my stamina by 7, 9, 11, just with the furnishings I'm putting in there. So that's that done. Let's get these burners up and running before we completely run out of time. Okay, to build our burners we are going to need... Look, I'm going to put my fishing rod in the fishing rod slot straight up because it just needs to be there. We need to have access to our timber and our stone stools because this is a basic assembly station. So 6 stone stool, 7, place our wood, E, grab the burner. Let's go do it again. Actually, I probably should have 6 of these running, but we won't do that straight up. 7 on that one, 6 on that one. Grab that while we can. And last but not least, that one, and 7. Alrighty. I made enough for 4 burners. How much stone have I got? That's okay. I need another 2 burners anyway, but I'm not going to build them just yet. Let's go down and we'll place these and get these running straight away. That one's up. Come on. There we go. Put up snow. I cannot drive this. There we are. Let's pop this one over here. Go E for craft. Refuel it up. I'll put 10 bronze bars on straight up. And over here, let's get this going. We're gonna do another round of copper bars because we're gonna need them. And as you can see, I'm almost out of the 100 copper already. Bronze bar of 1, or I can actually just put... I'm going to put the stone bricks up next because I know we're going to need them for building the bridge with. So that's going to take a bit of time to do. Now the reason I'm not too fussed about not being able to put that last copper bar on is I can do that here. So let's refuel the wood. When you've got a burner working on something already, it marks it as working. You highlight what it's working on, hit craft, it'll let you know how many you can make and it'll give you the maximum. Now, he's got a question mark over his head. This is one of our missions.
This is one wicked looking rod! Thanks a bunch, mate! Here, I have some extra bait! Maybe you'll enjoy fishing as much as me!
Maybe I will. Thanks for that. And completing a mission does not count as your social interaction.
I've been around, and the fishing around Portia is just the best! So many spots to go fishing, and the fish are oh so tasty!
There you go.
See you!
See you later. Alrighty. Now, did I remember rightly? We built... No, I didn't build any extra boxes because I was worried I would run out of wood for my burners, and I was right. Okay. Let's just pop our copper bars away. We'll do a sort all. Okay, we're a bit late for the museum today, that's fine. Copper bars can go in our mining and minerals. We'll right click to just shunt it across. If I want to move all these up so they look tidy, I'm just going to hit sort and it'll do it for me. This doesn't belong in here, I'm going to keep that on me. I'm going to head over to trees. Here's our trees. We need those. Oh, I did make 2 more chests, awesome. Good, because that letterbox is driving me crackers. Okay. And we'll back it up. How much space have I got in my inventory? Not enough to do what I'm thinking of. Alrighty. That's fine. So in Portia, when you use up all the space... Oh, Petra. I'm always looking out for things that maybe aren't important to the research centre, but they still tell a story from the old world. If you find something special which seems to have a story, please bring it to me. Sure thing, Portia. Petra. Alright, letter from the developers. I can now keep that, which is pretty cool. And I can now keep some of this. Now you'll notice my inventory's full and the items have been left on the ground. This is good. You don't lose. In Portia you don't lose what you don't have space in your inventory for. It's really good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. We're going to go to this wooden storage which is spare. And we're going to hit clothing. Now because we're in the early stages of the game, there's something else we need to know about clothing. Some of it will increase your hit points if you wear it. Some of it will increase your defense and your stamina. And frankly, I'm not running around town in a bikini. So we'll pop that there. I did try it once, I just couldn't handle it. Defense of +5 for sunnies. Alright, my flat cap is going to give me 90. My passion straw hat. Okay, so hats are going to give me an extra 90 hit points. Charming spirit, blue elegance, leisure breeze, or fedora, innocent memory. You know what? Alrighty, I am just going to put all of these hat things in the box. Now the other thing, once you come in range of something that you dropped, it's going to just let you, it's just going to let it fly straight to you and you'll pick it up. So we'll just pop all of these, right click, not left click. We'll just drop all of these into the inventory box. Again, we're in range, so it's filled up again. And we'll right click on all of these. Oops, we just put that in the wrong storage box. Go into clothing. Usually these end up in alphabetical order. I'm not sure why they're not ordering like that at the moment. Okay, now we're going to go to our next wooden storage box. And we're going to call this one clothing number 2. Actually, usually I put my weapons in my clothing boxes as well. Yeah, so like I said, I don't know why it's not alphabetizing, but usually it just goes into alphabetical order, which makes it really easy for you to find things. There we go. Okay, so you'd normally just go back and there would be... Uh-oh, I messed that one up, didn't I? That should be number 1. Alright. So yeah, so normally Portia's quite good with it, doing that. I'm just going to sort this up so everything's in a compact place. That needs to be down here. Alrighty, and away we go again. Are you done? Let's open the next envelope. I'm a little bit scared to do this. Keep. Alrighty. I have kept all of the NPC attire as well. So there were 2 DLCs that were released recently, and they were the NPC attire and the PC attire. And I really like them. Oops. Okay. Now, the reason I like the attire is each of these things has a value that it gives you, and I just stuck that in my rock box. I don't know why. Alright, let's try that. There we go. These are matching sets. I'm kind of happy with that. So, this is my Leisure Breeze top. I might actually wear the Leisure Breeze range this time. You'll notice it gives me a defense of 20 and a maximum stamina of 15. It also gives me action points of +1. You need action points when you're dating. All of the shirts are going to give us the same set of points. Okay. So the set I'm going to wear is Leisure Breeze. Let's just find the rest of that. Okay, clothing and weapons number 1. So there's the flat cap. I'm sure there's a pair of pants that goes with this. I like the way they've given them names so that you can find the sets. You could mix and match if you wanted to, but I kind of like the sets. So I have hat, pants, top. That's all I need. Let's get out of here and we'll go into I for our character. This is how you equip your character. Your character's slots are over here. You just have to right click in your inventory. The slot will fill and your character will change. She looks a lot better already. I love this. The other thing is that this gives me a defense of +5. It'll fill a slot, but that's okay. I can do without giving gifts for the moment. And right now we have a almost entirely different looking character. So I have no skill points to spend. I am on my way to having a really full thing. Where is my commerce commission? Right. Oh, I've gotten rid of the fishing rod, that's right. Right, so none of these are timed commissions, but we could get rid of most of them tomorrow. All right, now we're cooking, because if you have a look at our stamina, we've got 275, and we're about to increase that as well. So just head into the house. I'm going to grab the table and the chairs. I love this. I'm roaming around my home with a table above a stone table above my head. It's probably not my best ever idea. Let's pop that down there. Go for 7. And we'll just pop that there. And that one, and I might as well put this one in here as well. I can always build more. Alright, now if you have a look at my stats now, I'm at 288 stamina. So it becomes a whole lot worth eating these dried apple slices now, because I get 10% of my max stamina restored, which is close to 30. So I think I'm pretty happy with that. I need to build a grinder, which is kind of important. I've got some stamina left. Let's go use it up. It's probably not worth heading into the mines to use up this little stamina. I'll tell you what we are going to need. We're going to need a ton of wood tomorrow morning. So let's just use up the rest of our stamina with our wood. Oh, with gathering wood. And then what we might do is go and see what else we need to fulfill them that we can. Given it's nearly 10 o'clock at night, it's probably not a lot we can do. I was going to go fishing. Let's go fishing. Yeah. How much timber do we got? 38. Alright, you know what? We are going to... Yeah, no. We are going to use up our stamina to get the rest of this done. Although fishing would help us fill up our fundage. Okay, how are we going for timber? Let's pop that down where I can see it. I've got enough to refuel 3 burners. I need 80 to refuel the 4 of them. And I'm not going to get it. No. Oh wait, really? Yeah, okay. That's fine. That one will be waiting for us tomorrow. Okay. So we have managed to get 4 burners up and running, clear our inbox, and pretty much get everything done. Let's check our map. Alright, as much as it looks like we can get to that orange question mark, you'll find that the happy apartments over here close at 9 o'clock at night. Alright, let's just chat with Phyllis while we're here. Oops, no, we missed her. That's okay. So there's really not a lot more we can do because I think the other question mark, go map. Alright, so we have 2 question marks. We have this one here, which is the mysterious data disk and the archaeologist. So they're going to be in bed asleep. We won't get to them. This is one of our meet and greets, and that's the other one. We might duck out to that one in the morning. And maybe meet Emily as well. Let's say hello to Toadie while we're here.
Hi!
Hey, how are ya? Golden salmon, okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Alright. I think it's time to call it a day. We'll head in and we'll get some sleep. And in the morning what we'll do is we'll head out. I'm just checking the time here. Wait about another 20 minutes before I need to crash. So let's do at least one more day, and I think that will be our last day for this session. Nearly at the end of the week. Alrighty, away we go. With our 288 stamina, you've got to be happy with that. First things first, hit your map. Alright, nothing has changed, so that's okay. Let's check our mailbox. Nothing's changed there. Alrighty. And then the next thing we need to do is get going with the burners. No, don't want to cancel. Hit stone brick. I can't craft any more, I'm out of stone. So what we'll do is we'll let that run down. Refuel that, get it going. And I'm going to let that run through what it's got. I've got to get some more copper today anyway, and some more spare parts. That one's completely run out of things to do, so we're going to go glass. Refuel it, craft it. That one's refueled, excellent. Gather that one and refuel that. Alright, we'll just check our wood supply. Yeah, we're at 17, so we are going to need to get some more wood. What we've got will get us through the day. Let's just go into our boxes and sort all to clear everything up. I now have bronze bars, so I need to put at least one of them in the box. Right click. Alright. There is a ton of things we can do today. The first thing we're going to do is go out to the farm. We might say hello to Emily on the way through. If you have a look in the map, you can see blue dots.
Hey there!
Hey,
I'm
how are
Emily,
you?
your next door neighbor. It's so nice to have new people move into our town. You should drop by my ranch sometime.
Oh, right. Isn't that what
They
I'm
say
doing
you
now?
make the most progress in the spring. I gotta work hard and make more healthy food than last year.
Hey, we can do that. Good luck. Alright, now I thought I saw Granny Sophie heading for the ducks. Okay. Let's just say hello to Granny Sophie.
Hello! Nice to meet you. If you have any need for food items or seeds, you come right on by, you hear? Let me give you something as a welcome gift.
Sure. Awesome. Milk. And milk is good for stamina. Which at this level is pretty good to have. Let's talk to Granny Sophie.
Emily
Hey.
loves my home cooking. Maybe you can come over for dinner sometimes.
Haha.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Right, when you walk past the chickens, you have this option of picking them up. You shouldn't pick them up. The minute you pick them up, all the other chickens and ducks are going to come and damage you. So it's nice to know that they have a nice tight-knit community, but really... Let's check our funds. We've got 39, so let's not go by worms. Let's just check our worms. We have 13. Alright, that's enough to start fishing with. We have managed to get rid of at least one little arrow on our map. And you'll notice one arrow points here. The mysterious data disk, that's the church. Oh gosh, Minister Lee. We haven't met him yet. I'll tell you what though, if he starts telling this character the story of the dancing robot, I'm going to be really upset. Okay, well, let's say hello to Nora. Hi Nora.
Oh, hi there. Are you new here?
Uh-huh.
I'm Nora. I'm a missionary at the Church of the Light. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Nora.
I can hear the song of the spring. The color flowers are its notes. The breeze is its rhythm.
That's very profound. Alright, where did Minister Lee run off to? Here he is.
Good day, Builder. Oh dear, a data disk!
Yeah, watch out, it's got teeth. You know what it is?
Of course, this is what the ancients used to store information on their technologies back in the age of corruption. It is highly dangerous because there's a chance this little item here could contain the blueprint for Armageddon.
Mm-hmm. Can't be that bad.
You're what, 18?
I
19? The Age of Darkness is probably just another fairy tale story to you, right? When I was young, my great-grandma shared her first-hand account of the time before Peach, the time when folks lived in ruins underground. She went days without food, everybody fought each other over the most basic of things, and people were considered old if they managed to live to 30.
Well,
and it was always dark. Imagine that, because that's what the end of the world looked like. That situation was created by the very same sort of dark technologies stored inside this little disc.
Uh-huh.
Anyhow, I'm not trying to scare you, but it's the reality of your builder business. Dangerous technologies are spread all over the world, waiting to be stumbled upon and rediscovered. Places like the Research Center and cities like Vega 5 expedite the recovery. Calamity will strike again, mark my words.
Calamity only strikes because humans are stupid.
So, it's a priority of the Church to seek out and destroy all the data disks and other dangerous relics. With help from ruin divers such as yourself, of course.
Ruin diver, huh? So, I can give this to you?
Yes, that's right. The Church will reward you handsomely for your efforts. We have in our possessions a vast amount of green technology learned through the ages. Wait a minute, I know that look. The Church isn't against the use of good technology that can bring telesis to our society. We're only against dangerous technology.
So how are you going to find it if you destroy the discs? What kind of green technology?
Mostly special seeds, you'll see. We can share what we have with you as you bring us more discs. You do know how to plant crops, right?
I'm a builder.
Oh dear. You should ask your neighbor Emily about how to farm. Okay, great. Here, I'll take the disc and give you some seeds to get you started. When you discover more discs, bring them to us and we'll give you more seeds. You'll be doing this world a great service.
Hey. Well, that's a happy Minister Lee. Now, I still have space, so I'm happy too. Hey, Sonia.
Hi!
How you doing?
Now that you're part of our gossip team, you have to tell me where you get your outfits. Standard procedure.
Oh, well, there was this DLC.
Bye!
Alright. So the next thing we're going to do is my map. Alright, let's go find Dr. Xu before he heads back to the clinic. Although that's always handy to know. Hey, how you doing, Samwa?
I've always been good with metal objects since I was little.
I know.
Goodbye.
With scissors. I bet your teacher found you a terror.
Hi!
Hey, Oaks.
You should try the apples grown around Portia sometimes.
Alrighty, I will do that. Where am I going? Oh, that's right. I've got a mission down at the data center. And Dr. Xu is out the front of the city, so we might go there next.
Hey.
Hey.
Discovered something new?
I found these strange lenses in the ruins. Do you know what they are?
This is pretty neat. They're glasses with a colorful tint. These aren't regular lenses, though, that's for sure. Hey, Director, come check this out.
What do we have here? Interesting. I'm going to take a look. You can come back tomorrow.
Thanks, Director. I love the way she just takes them without asking if she can. She's great.
What do we have here?
Uh-huh.
Oh, data disc.
You know what it is.
You want to know? This is actually related to how you can discover new diagrams for your workshop handbook.
Uh-huh.
We rely on relic components from the past to build a lot of our current constructs. Many relics in this world are beyond our current understanding, and you won't be able to build them. Not even in 100 years. That's where this data disk comes in. These data disks are located all around the world. They hold lots of useful information on the old relics. If you find any, give them to us and we'll help you research into these relics. The research effort will produce the diagrams that you need to build them. We're not miracle workers, so don't expect us to come up with things from scratch, but we do know a thing or two about how the components should fit together. Okay. Anyway, just remember that if you find any data disks, bring them to me, okay?
Okay.
What did you bring me this time?
I found this thing.
This must be a piece of a relic. You can use our recovery machine in the research center to restore it to its original shape. It'll take data disks, but it should be pretty fast. Have fun.
Alright.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
The people in the church are so stubborn.
Oh, no, come on. No bad-mouthing each other. That's just rude.
Hi. Did you discover something new?
I did.
That should be enough data disks. Still, if you want to expedite our research, you can submit more data disks.
I don't think
the more data, the faster we work. The data corruption on these disks are minimal. There should be useful info on them. We'll have something for you by tomorrow.
Excellent. Now, before I try and give her a gift I don't have, I have one data disk left. That's awesome. So Petra, the most useful thing I found for her.
We're still studying the data disks you provided. Should have something soon.
What I was trying to say was the most useful thing I found for gifting for Petra so far. Those data disks.
Thanks for the gift.
4 from that. There we go. Now I've run out because Merlin likes them as well, so I won't be able to give her any. This thing here is the relic machine. If you hit E, you get a list of the relics that you have found parts for, and it tells you you've got to carry the parts with you, by the way. So I think I brought the monument model. Yeah. So if you see here, you've got one piece on you. Well, if you had the other 3 pieces, you could actually give them 2 data disks, and that would be put together and you'd have the whole monument, which is quite exciting and lots of fun. It comes in handy once there's a museum. It comes in handy before that, but the museum you can just add them to, so it's kind of like you puzzle them together. Alright, we're kind of heading in the right direction for something. No, we're not. Ah, right, let's not walk through a wall. Let's go find Dr. Zhu. Or Dr. Zhu can find us. Let's see if we can catch him as he goes past.
Hey, welcome to Portia. I'm pretty much the only doctor around here, so come see me when you need to heal up or buy health items. Here, have these as a welcome gift.
Thank you. Great, he gave me herbs. And I earned some rep points. Alright. So, heading into here. Character. Oh. Let's go up in level a bit quicker. Mission-wise, Commerce Commission, we still have that to go. We've done the meet and greet and pretty much everything else. Let's put a star in that one because it's in progress. We need to wait. I might as well put that up as well. These are the next 3 things we have in order. Basically, we need to get all of that done. I'm just trying to work out what I want to do next, because strategically... Oh, there's a chest. Yay! Let's open that one. Apricot juice, what does that do? Stamina. Alright, let's pop that down where we can see it. Actually, no. Oh. There you go, let's leave that up there. Right, I have enough space in my inventory for some fish. There's 2 places we can go for fish. Frankly, I doubt my ability to catch the big ones, but we're going to give it a shot because it's worth more cash-wise. Poop is important. We'll grab some of that in a little while. Let's talk to Papa Bear. Really? Well, hi. You don't have a wide vocab, do you? I have for you the bestest honey in the land. There you go, you're welcome. Okay. These are llamas. They are wonderful sources of llama fur and meat and hide. There are a number of ways you can get hide, though you don't have to kill the llamas. We're not going to go chasing them today. These little balls of prickles with prickly happiness, actually, they're really funny. Look at the smile on these things' faces when he turns around. Hello? Alright, they get in the way when you're chopping trees, and then they stop smiling and start stomping you with great prejudice. Right, for fishing in Portia, you need to make sure that you have your fishing rod equipped, so hit 4. The other important thing that you need to do, that you don't need to do in other games, is you need to make sure you have worms actually in your inventory. If you don't have them in your inventory, you won't be able to fish with them. So there we go, that's it. You just hit E for fish. This is a fishing tutorial. You'll find it in your help bar once you've activated it. And now we wait for fish to bite. Left click. I just give a quick tap on the left mouse bar, because the minute you start to put pressure on the left mouse thing, that red circle grows. If the red circle gets really big, your fish will break the reel and escape. The other thing you might want to notice is in the middle of the screen there are some numbers, and they get smaller each time you click that left mouse button. So I'm just going to not click it for a minute till that red circle goes away. I'm going to click and hold, and there we go. So as the numbers get smaller, then the fish is getting drawn closer and closer to shore. And when it finally hits 0, just what I want, when it finally hits 0, you'll land it. This is a golden salmon. At this level they too can snap your rod, just not as often. So basically fishing is left mouse button down, keep the bubble over the fish, and just basically press and release on the left mouse button, keeping the bubble over the fish until you finally get the fish into shore. Ow! And if you're too impatient, you'll snap the line and the fish will run away with your bait. Like that. Let's try again. These guys too are really hard to catch, but they are worth about 350 gold if you can get them into Django's. So, and again, I lose so many of them. This too is your very basic rod, so they're extra hard to bring in. Unlike Stardew, you don't get points to put into fishing, so I'm not quite sure how the whole fishing thing works that way. But the trick is just little taps on that left mouse button. Keep the bubble over the fish. And eventually that distance will drop enough that you can get your 350 goals, your Goliath to shore. Fortunately, catching rusty pipes doesn't cost you any bait. That would be harsh, but logical, I guess. So basically you just keep I'm just trying to boost my goals because it's going to cost money to expand upgrade my table and upgrade my assembly line and expand my yard. And I'm going to want to do that pretty quick. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time catching the fish. Now you can find worms, and when I first played this game I didn't realise that you could buy them at the farm shop. So I spent a huge amount of time picking herbs and basically the leafy green things that you can pick. Occasionally you'll get a worm drop out of them. So I spent a lot of time picking them so that I could get worms when all I needed to do was go up to Grandma Sophie's and buy them. So, and the good thing about that is a worm will pay for itself the minute you catch a fish. I always just do a single quick tap on the mouse when I first hook a fish, because some of the fish will take off on you, and if you're holding the mouse button down, the line will snap before you can realise that you're going to need to let go. It should be just about out of bait. Oops, that was my bad. Sorry, I wasn't watching. And again. Alright. Oh, that was me being impatient. Right, the minute you run out of bait, it will tell you you need to have some bait to attract some fish. So what we're going to do is we've still got stamina left. So I'm going to run up to Django's. Early in the game there is a lot of running. You can actually reduce the amount of running you do. Actually, look at that. I'm going to use that as a backdrop for a thumbnail. Look at that. We'll F12 that one. That's gorgeous. This is one of the best parts about Portia, is just the gorgeous, gorgeous artwork that goes with it. I love it. I love that the amount of work and detail that's gone into this is incredible. And I don't get tired. I don't think I've seen the same sunset twice in Portia ever. Alright, we can go and make friends with everybody if we want to, but I think today what we might do is head straight up to the mines and get some more copper. But before we go, this is the round table. And this is Django's place, but what we're going to do is sell stuff. So we're going to hit E for round table. If you can sell something to them, it'll be highlighted. If you can't sell it, it'll be faded. Alright, so you right click. Now, you'll notice the prices are down. They're only at 90%. Sometimes you'll luck out and it'll be up to 125. I don't care at the moment, I'm just going to sell everything. So we're going to hit the 4 to sell the max. I'll get 1,000 gold out of this. So that'll be pre-AD'd. And I'm going to do the same with the salmon. I'm only getting 29 instead of 30, but I still get 174 gold I didn't have. I'm not going to sell that, that's useful. You know what, I will sell that, that's pretty good. Otherwise it'll sit in my box and do nothing for a bit. I might see Papa Bear tomorrow, so I'm going to hang on to the honeyness. Yeah. I'm going to sell the iron pipes. They take up a bit of space otherwise. Alright, that's cleaned out my thing nicely. These are also worth money and I don't want to sell them. So, not until I've made at least 2 of them. Alright, let's talk to Paulie.
Hi.
Hey, Paulie.
Man should be as strong as me. Mars? Oh, come on, he's not even close.
Wow.
Goodbye.
Modesty. Modesty, Paulie. You're as modest as you are tiny. Okay. Alright. I'm not going to empty it out for 2 reasons. 1, I have the money to not have to empty it out. And 2, I can't be bothered running all the way home. And 3, I have a fair amount of spaces in there already. I also have a bunch of stamina stuff on me, so I don't need to worry about having to run home. So we're pretty good. What I'm going to do is see if I can't get about 9 spare parts. And hopefully mine some copper along the way. Let's pick it up. And hit 3. Oh, hit F. Hit 3. And away we go. Alright. So a lot of Portia is, yes, there's a lot of timber collecting. Yes, there's a lot of digging, and sometimes you got to think ahead. But it's actually pretty relaxing. Nothing's trying to eat you. Ooh, a small engine. We need 5 of those at least, so that's pretty cool. Nothing's trying to eat you. No one's being mean to you. There's nothing in here. That's a bit rough. Oh, okay. Let's go back up the tunnel and just look around the walls. Sometimes if you're in a spot, you can go back the way you came and still find. All right. And sometimes you get stuck like this, in which case I'm just going to dig myself a step. There we go. Oh, really? All right. Oh, wow, copper. I need some more of that, but I need treasure more. All right, treasure through the copper, double bonus. Anytime you can dig through copper ore to get to a treasure is just, yeah, run with it. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to just replace that wood with copper so I can see, so I can just track my copper progress. Oh, awesome! A second small engine. I don't need it yet, but I'm gonna. Are there any dots closer? No, let's go for that one. Dirt is good. We're gonna need dirt for when we use our blender boxes. Oh, more copper. Such a bonus. If I wanted to, and if I was truly dedicated, I would stop and mine all of that copper out as I passed it. But I'm not that dedicated. Eyeglasses. Believe it or not, they still come in handy even after you've done the mission. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to mine that, and then we're going to turn right and mine along to the next one. Unless there's something closer. So it's 22:58, which is actually really close to the time it is here. Oh, what's that? A leather sofa. Now, you will get a ton of these, and you'll get sick of them. But when you start out, there are seven stamina that you can have if you put it in your house. So turn to the right, let the yellow bar fill before you turn it off, and away we go. Data discs are good. I need another 5 data discs before the research centre has finished, so that as soon as they finish I can hand them the next lot. That way they're constantly researching for me and I can get the equipment I need really quickly. With what I want to do, I want that equipment as fast as I can get it, so just keeping the data discs up to them is good. Oh, seriously, let me eat something. 8. And because we're there, we're just going to left click. No, we're not. We're going to left click. We're going to hit 8 again. Alright, let me back up. Sometimes it gets a bee in its bonnet. 8. Eat the apple slice. Alright, I've got... Yep, I can eat the milk next and that'll give me another space, so that's not too bad. The sad thing will be... Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's just left click on the row, hit unlock, and we're good. I might cry about this later, but let's unlock the second row. Alright, now our storage problems are over, for the moment. It's always good to get those unlocks done early, so fishing is your friend. Okay, let's see if we can find any more. Oh, there we go. F, and... Sorry, let's hit 3. That's right, I was eating something before, wasn't I? Okay. Yeah. So one of the most important things in Portia is to literally get a storage box pretty much in your first couple of days. Even if it means not repairing your floors. And using the wood for a storage box. That's awesome. Another relic. Let's see what else we can find that'll do. And then the next most important thing is, once you get that fishing rod crafted, you've actually pretty much ensured your future. Oh no, it's getting late. I don't want to waste that stamina I just ate. Need that. And can I get to the next treasure before I run out of stamina and time? Oh yeah, let's grab that. Porcelain water holder. what part thereof. I think I'm finding all the relics today. It's not what I'm chasing, but hey, I'll take it. Alright, I am not going to get to use up all my stamina. That's sad. I am about to fall over. Can I get to the treasure before I fall over? Oh, I don't know. Let's try. I'm thinking. Yes. Oh, 2 old parts. That's awesome. And there we go. Alrighty. I really enjoyed this game, and I really should think about going to bed shortly. Let's finish out the week. So it's Saturday. Alright, check a map. Hello, what's that? The farmer. Oh, awesome. Bridge to Amber Island and strange lenses. Okay, oops, and we did get more in our character, so let's just increase that so we can get a little bit faster. Check our inventory. Oh, it is so good to see it expanded like that. Alright, let's empty our inventory while we're at it, because just because it's pretty empty there doesn't mean it can't. Engines, we need 5 of them, and the reason we need 5 of them is we want to build 5 DD cars pretty quick. Relics, let's sort those out while we're here. Relics from Ruins 1, that's going to go here. Okay, porcelain water holder has 2, that has 2, that's a crafting piece. Alright, let's just cancel that. Alright, I am going to need to build another box. While we're in crafting, let's pop our strange lens in there. And head over to timber. I'm going to need a lot more of that. For the moment, we're just going to put... I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and put these in. Yeah, put that there, I'll put part 1 above it. But the other one's going to be in the way. Alrighty. Let's sort all. Excellent. Not excellent. Okay. Mining and minerals. The sand can go in there. Alrighty. Now the reason that we're in a little bit of trouble is we've run out of fuel. We have it on this one. That's good. Let's get the bronze bars up and running. You'll notice it chews through your copper really quick, so we now can't make any more copper bars, which means I need some more copper. Okay, let's head into this one. Crafting's completed on that one. Refuel it, make stone bricks. And over here, glass, fuel depleted. Uh-oh, now the fuel really is depleted. We're going to ask it to craft some more of that because we've got a ton of sand and we are really going to... I won't be able to craft any more anyway, so let's leave that. We've got a ton of sand and we're really going to go through that. Ooh, mail. Yay! Research centre. 1 day for this lot of research. As you go up in data disks, you are going to need more... Emily's, there she is. You're going to need more days time between discoveries, so how to farm? Just craft the planter box and plant the seeds, that's all.
Hey!
Hey!
Hey, neighbor! Do you have a minute? I've been meaning to talk to you.
Okay, what's up?
I just got a new craft recipe all the way from Highwind. It's a box that can be used to cultivate crops. People in Highwind have been using it for a while now, and supposedly it's great. Can you build it and test it out for me? If it works as advertised, I'll order a few more off of you. How about it? Thank you. Here's the craft recipe. And here are a few seeds to plant. If you want more seeds, you can buy them from my granny's shop. Try growing them to maturity and show me the harvest. Also, I have a tip for you. Using fertilizer will help increase the harvest. I'll give you some of that as well.
Thank you. Okay, that is pretty good. Now, crafting recipes. If you open your inventory, all you gotta do is click on it, right click on it, and you'll learn the recipe, and that will go automatically into your work table. I also need to put this down here so it irritates me because I want to put it in the house. Alright, we have fertilizer, we have more seeds. And we now have, we're going to really need our copper blades. Ah, copper blades. Yep. Let's get these grinders built. I think I've got enough to build 2, maybe. So let's go with the grinder. Okay, grinding stone. How much stone have I got? I need to go mining again, and I need to go treeing. Alright, I have 8. I can build 4 of them, so I can finish the commission today if I can get enough stone. So let's go and deal with that right away. And I'm going to need more copper anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into the mines, and we're going to use half of our stamina on mining copper. Probably get about 100 or 200 pieces, although we went through that pretty fast. So let's go and talk to Albert. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to have a look in here. This is where you get your construction for upgrading your table. And also your assembly thing. And we're going to want to do that pretty quick. So, the most important thing is our work table, because we need a better axe and pickaxe. Sweet. To see what it costs to upgrade it, just hit upgrade. Oh boy, more wooden. Okay, I need wooden boards from the civil cutter. And I need old parts. And 2,000 gold. That's not too bad. Let's cancel out of that. We're going to have a look at the assembly station next. Assembly station, upgrade, iron bars, which we're not ready to make yet, and stone bricks. And also we can't get the materials for the iron bars because the second ruins isn't open yet. Our home for upgrading, we're going to need hardwood planks and bronze bars. So that's a little bit of ways. So let's just leave that at that. We need 5 more old parts because I want to make 4 grinders, so I don't want to use the ones I've got. So 5 more old parts and a ton of stone, escape. And we need more copper. So the stone will happen as we mine, but let's make a concerted effort to get, let's say 200 copper and incidental stone, maybe 100 stone. Actually, let's make it 200 stone. And then I'd like to get ambitious and say 200 wood, but I don't think we're going to have enough stamina for that. So 200 copper, 200 stone. The mysterious salesman visits Portia on the 27th and 28th day of every season. He does too. Hey, Toby. How you doing? The ruins are like a huge treasure chest. I hope I get lucky today and find some special friend. Aww, that's really cute. Alrighty, let's jump. Now, if I remember rightly, there was a copper vein not too far away. Ow. Alright, right here, for instance. Let's just start with this. Oh, that was a bad strike. Let's go high. We're going to grab our copper, put it down here, so we can see how we're going. It's not good having a goal of copper if you don't actually count how much you've got when you mine it. Much as I'd like to just go for the treasure, we really need to just get the copper. That's dirt. Straight up. So we're at 25 already. We can go for 200. So we'll mine out this one, and then if we need to, we'll just go looking for more. Yeah, we actually need to go looking. Sometimes you look out and get a really big vein that you could just mine for a while, but not today. Today we have to work for it. Just keeps the challenge flowing, I think. Alright, we have 75. Let's hit F. Actually, I think that was a copper vein there. Let's just keep going with that. Hit F again to get out of it. Just go nuts. I'm also curious to see how many discs we've got, because discs are quite important. So this. Alright. Now we'll hit F and look for treasure. Oh no, we're gonna have to go deeper. No, that's no good. Hit M. No, hit F. Hit M for map. Hit E for exit. Confirm. And we're not going to leave. We're just going to jump back into the mines. We're going to hit F. If you can't see your copper vein straight up, there's nothing wrong with looking for little yellow dots to chase until you come across one. So there's one over there, but I'm going to ignore it for now. I'm going to go for this. So we're at 107. If I didn't need stone as well, I'd say we'll go half our stamina for copper. So we're at 120 something. Let's just get this bit done. So we basically want 200 copper in the kitty. And that'll keep us through the next couple of days, but we've got to keep up with it, otherwise we're going to not have enough to craft what we want to craft in the time frame we want to craft it in. So let's go with this one. Another disc, that's always a good thing to see. And we are at nearly there. Alright, that's 200 copper. Actually, let's just incidentally mine stone because we generally tend to get enough of that. So anything we get copper wise now is going to be a bonus. Stone wise, we'll see how we go. We're almost down to half. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon though. Oh, another galloping horse piece. Just look around for anything closer. There isn't. Some other bits that are further away. If it gets to about 11 and we haven't got 200 stone, I'm just going to mine whatever stone is closest. Excellent. One lot of old parts, we need 5 of those. Go with okay, apply for that one. New missions. That's right, that's the new mission. I have no time frame on it, so we're good. Okay, another thinking can piece. So that means we've just got 3 pieces left. Grab that one. So stone's nearly at 50 already, so that's kind of cool. And F again, just look for it. There we go. Weird glass jar piece, that's always kind of, oops. Kind of cool to see. Let's look for another piece somewhere in here. Alright. It's really easy to miss, there we go, to miss some of them as you're digging, so it's worth just backtracking. Alright, 217 and 55. I forgot to talk to Merlin, that's a bit naughty. It's a bit late now too. Never mind, we'll do that tomorrow. Another galloping horse piece. Oh wow, we've hit a constellation of treasure, that's awesome. Let's grab that one. Ooh. So coming into the end of the week, what we've got is nearly 100 stone. Another glass eyeglasses. They're really useful for making things like sunglasses with, and you'll get the occasional commission for those. So it's nice to have a stockpile of glass lenses. They are useful for something else. I forget exactly what. Alright, more old. Oh wow, that might have been all the old parts we needed. Which means I just need to get 100 rock and we're good. Not doing too badly for sand. Oh, that was another galloping horse piece. I think I've got the head. That's okay. Let's go with this. And again. I like it though, we're getting a ton of copper here. You're never guaranteed of what you're going to mine through. Another galloping horse piece. Alrighty. Let's go for that one. And then what we'll do is move horizontally across to get the other one. All parts in another disc. There's the other one. Jump the gap. Oh good. Okay, we are going to need power stones because your new machines will run on it. Let's just get a little bit closer to that one. This is probably the first time I'm like wondering where the stone is. Here we go. Alright, now that we've hit stone again, what I might do is just mine that out so that we can head back to base and get excellent, a leather sofa. Alright. Let's just get 150. I'm trying to work out how many I need. I need close to 10 stone per grinding thing. I need 4, so that's 40. I need to make another 2 burners, so that's 60. And I need to make some more stone bricks. So I'm out of energy. Well, that decides that then. Hit M for map. Hit E to move to the entrance. Actually, I could have eaten the more stamina bits, but that's fine because we also need a ton more timber. So let's get the timber as well while we're here. Hey Toby, what are you doing out this late at night? Bet your mum doesn't know you're here. Alrighty. Let's switch to our axe. We're going to drink our milk, because milk is good for us, unless we're allergic to it, in which case it's not. Left click. That's 6 stamina. Now, with salad sauce, don't eat them both at once. If you eat them both at once, you'll only get the benefit once. You won't be able to add it on. So you notice my stamina is going to just keep growing very quietly down there in the corner. As long as that little meat bone is next to my health bar, stamina is being added. So what we're going to do is just let it run until the little meat bar goes away, and then we're going to eat the next salad bowl. But we need a bunch of timber for our okay, let's eat the next one. Alright, so yes, you can eat salad sauce straight out of the jar. It's probably not good for you, but your character certainly gets some benefit out of it. If we can get 100 timber, that would be really good. Alrighty, don't need that. It does cost you to gather, so just be aware of what you need and what you've got when you're gathering. Twigs and things will fall every night. Trees will take time to grow back, so will bushes. So, like, when you go nuts, gathering stuff, let's eat the out of stuff. Alrighty. When you go nuts gathering stuff, it will use up your stamina. Unfortunately, there are a bunch of things we can do and we don't have it. Alright, bronze bars, let's refill that. Burners will go through about 40 blocks of wood each day, and we can heavily use them. Alright, see if we've got enough to get into here. We have enough to get it going. Now, do I have any copper running? No. Okay. Glass might just have to wait a little bit longer. I've got 6, so I've got 19 copper. That's not going to last very long once I start crafting things. That makes a lot of sense. Very articulate. Once I start crafting copper blades, I'm just going to increase that by the amount of bronze going through. I'm a bit obsessed with bronze, and you'll see why very shortly as the game progresses. Because we are going to need a lot of it, and that need for it doesn't go away as you know, the more advanced things. Wow, where did everyone come from? Cool. Right, back into here. I can make 23 of them. What I actually only need are about 4 of them. So let's just hit the 4 and make 4 of those. They'll be in our inventory. Small planter boxes. I need a civil cutter. For a civil cutter I need to make blades. I need to go pick up animal poop, which is going to cost me stamina, so we won't do that just yet. Alright. And I need old parts. So let's go into our boxes. We're going to crafting. Grab our old parts out. Alright. And let's make our grinder. Actually, I need copper bars as well. I always forget them for some reason. Okay, go into our metals. Mining and minerals. Here we go. Grab our copper bars. There they go. There they are. And away we go. So... Alright, grinder, let's go. We're going to make 4 of them, so this is going to take us a little bit of time. Highlight in your hotbar what you want to use, and left click it once it's there. Grab 6. Now we know we need old parts, we can't see it highlighted till we move in. And we need 5 grinding stone. And retrieve it. 1. Let's go with the next one. So we're going to be able to fill our commission pretty soon. That's not too bad. 7 for our copper bars. 6 for our old parts. I've run out of grinding stone, so obviously I didn't read the recipe correctly. We need 2 per, that's why I only made 4. Right, let's build that. I'll just go over here and I'll grab another 4 of these things. Okay, crafting, grab 4, confirm. Might as well get this lot done. That over there. And all parts. And 5 for our grinding stone. And 7 for our copper bar. And bada boom. I've lost count of how many of these I've made. I've made 3, that's right. Last one. Okay. 7 for our copper bars. 6 for our old parts. 5 for our grinding stones. Okay. And retrieve that. Now, you look over to your Commerce Commission, you'll see you now have 4 out of 2 grinders. That's okay, we're not going to give away all 4. Go into our inventory, we're going to drop our grinders down into our hotbar. And we're going to place 2 and we're going to get them working as soon as they're down. So hopefully overnight we're going to get our grinding blades for Paulie, but we're also going to get the grinding blades we need. Let's just not highlight that anymore. Get the grinding blades we need for our civil cutters that we have to make. So Ethercraft, refuel them, those power stones come in handy. We need 3 blades for Paulie, and you'll notice we're down on copper bars, so I'm just going to make sure I put some copper bars on. Matter of fact, I'm going to evict my stone bricks and turn them into copper bars as well. One of the things I did learn when playing this game is if you have more than one burner or whatever working on something, more than one machine, you'll get what you need sooner. I went to sleep, look at that. What's that about? Day 7, the last day of the week for us. Alrighty. So, let's go, and we have commission to deliver. Deliver.
Hi.
Ooh. Hey!
So you're the new builder in town.
Uh-huh.
I heard you're from Barnarock. It's a lot more humid here in Portia. Have you got used to the humidity here?
Not really.
Health is the most important thing in life, right? Don't wait until you're sick to do something about it.
Nope.
A seaside proverb says prevention is the best cure. Don't you agree?
Uh-huh.
Good. But still, eat some healthy foods. Good for the body, good for the mind. Try using milk, golden salmon, and salt to make the creamy salmon stew.
Milk.
It's a local stew. I personally find it very healthy.
Salt. Now, the reason you want to write that down is it's really handy to have. It will increase your health when you use it up. Thank you, Doctor. Oh, I forgot to ask him how to make it. That's okay. But the problem is when you get your cook set, it won't be one of the recipes you have on board. So if you ever get given a recipe from one of the NPCs, it's really useful to write it down when you get it. Otherwise you'll be like, oh, I know I got that somewhere, but I can't remember it, and it's too bad. Let's check out our copper blades. We've actually got 3 of them. I like it. You put them on when you sleep and they're there in the morning. We are going to need more of them though, so I'm just going to use all of my copper bars, I reckon. We need a sickle cutter because we need some wooden planks. So head over here. Sickle cutter needs 2 copper blades. I would say we need about 3 sickle cutters just for our own use. So we're going to need 6 copper blades. The minute we get 2, we're going to start with it. We need 10 stone bricks, so I need to make some more of those. That's it. So we need 9 copper blades. Sorry, 6 copper blades and 30 stone bricks. So that's going to keep us busy for a bit. Then we need to get onto this one. Let's see if we can get. We're going to need copper pipe as well. So this will be enough. Refuel. Right, this is going to be enough to get us 2 copper blades. We are going to use up the rest of our stock on bronze pipes. And that will get us our skivers. These things are going to need refueling. We'll just get that to keep running. I've got 12 out of 20, so we're out of wood again. This will be the story of your life in Portia until you get burners that don't need timber to run them. No, don't cancel that. Just craft, increase the copper bars, get that running. Did over here. So every time you go into craft, it defaults to glass. You need to just click on what you want to keep crafting and tell it to keep crafting it. And then that's done. Right. So what we do is we have that up and running. Oh wow, we have mail. Research. Oh, a civil furnace. Awesome. Those things are much handier than the little ones we've got. And we have an important announcement. That's, oh wow, I know what we're going to do now. Alright, hit M. I may have left it too late. I don't think I have. Alright. Before things get really hot in Portia, what we're going to do is we're going to run all the way out to the tree farm for a certain treasure chest. And technically we probably don't need it straight up, but I found when I first started playing, running around the countryside like a lunatic and just looking everywhere. You explore everywhere. You explore under the trees and in the buildings and whatnot, and you'll still miss them. But there are treasure chests everywhere. Also, this is the best place to get mushrooms. You'll want mushrooms. Okay. So what I did was I got really methodical when I first started, and I actually just ran all around the edge of the tree farm, and I discovered this. And I was really excited because that gives you knuckle dusters. And knuckle dusters are magic. Okay, they're not magic. Your gloves will give you a +5 attack and a 100% bonus on critical damage. Your knuckle dusters give you +90 to your attack. So they're kind of sort of just a little bit useful. And you need to get them before the tree farm starts to have difficulty, otherwise you're locked out. And then if you encounter anything that needs hitting, you're going to just have to build a sword, because swords are useful. Where did that go? Hurry! Did I pick it by mistake? Ah, oh, my mushroom vanished. How rude is that? Alright, let's go after these ones. These are shaggy manes. Shaggy manes are important. I'm really perplexed. That's the first time I've ever had mushrooms disappear on me like that before. Alright, let's go find some more. So in spring and in summer are the best times for you to find mushrooms. Alrighty, what have we got? So what we're going to do is just try and find a few more. Oh, I should have thought to put a marker in there, shouldn't I? I have to work out how to do markers in streams for highlights, because that really helps when you're trying to go back and find an important thing. And if I put a marker in with Dr. Zhu, he could have highlighted that so we could find it again. Huh. Okay, so what do we got? Maybe there's Ardit. Let's go say hello to Ardit. Civil furnaces. I think the problem with those things...
Hello.
Hey, Ardit.
I get up real early each morning to watch...
Yeah, you do. Alright.
Bye.
See ya. Okay. There's usually a lot more mushrooms. Let's talk to Dawa.
New in town?
Oh,
I'm Dawa. It's really easy to get me mixed up with my brothers, so don't be surprised. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Okay, I'm going to try and remember Dawa as in he's wearing red, and red burns. Like red is hot, and he works at the tree farm, so there's wood. So he has a ton of, you know, he's red, he's Dawa, he's at the tree farm, because wood burns, and fire is hot. Alrighty. And again. Okay. This is an apple tree. You can't chop down an apple tree, it won't let you. This is probably a good thing, because otherwise I would have absent-mindedly chopped down numerous apple trees by now. And the citizens of Portia might have just gotten a little bit cross with me. So, just watching my stamina. We might do about half our stamina in trees. I don't think I can chop this yet. No, I need a better axe. This is why we need to increase our axiness, our work table, so we can get better axes. Let's just get that up. I think I've got one more of these to go. Excellent. Alright, that's toughness, so more health. Sending wood flying everywhere. Now, if I remember rightly, a civil furnace requires a thing called a power core, and a power core requires red stones called bloodstones, which we picked up in a chest. So I'm just going to go into our handbook, grab the assembly index, and our brand spanking new civil furnace. Look at that. Oh no, it doesn't require power core. Right, I need marble planks, so I'm going to need marble, I'm going to need bronze plate, and stone stools. Okay, what time is it? Let's go and deliver our commissions before we go too much further. Just trying to work out what that question mark is up at the church. It's Mars. Mars is at church. And I've got 3 copper blades for Paulie. Alright, let's go drop these off first. probably shouldn't disturb them when they're at church, should I? Where's Cuckoo going? Oh, alright. Oh, wait a minute. Where did that... I'm going in the wrong direction. Got sidetracked by the pig. Hey, Pinky! How you doing? What's that? That's Sam up there, isn't it? I should say hello to Sam. Actually, we can say hello to Sam on the way because we can jump off the top of the building. Where'd she go? And it's kind of on our way. There she is. Oh, there's another chest.
Hey there.
Hey, how you
Haven't
doing?
seen you around. Where you from?
Rock. I'm the builder.
It's beautiful outside the town. Right, little fellow?
Sure. Gorgeous. You have a fantastic bear. Oh, right. We found another chest. It was herbal mixture. Ooh, oops, sorry. I nearly let go on poor Sanwa there for a minute. Let's go give Paulie his
Wrapping quality! Expecting
Yeah.
nothing less from you smallish...
Yay! We have rep points as well, that always helps. Now, Mars. Alrighty, first though, we need to go see Merlin. I'd completely forgotten. And that's important too. Alright, where is she? Hey Merlin.
I took a look at the lenses you've brought. I
Awesome.
thought they were guidance lenses or focus lenses used in an ancient AI. But no, they're just eyeglasses. Only different.
Uh-huh, how different?
These glasses alter the spectrum of light passing through. I think they were used to fix color blindness in the past. I even put them in frames for you.
You did?
It's not something we can easily make today, that's for sure. Well,
Oh,
they're
no.
useless to me, so you can have them back. If I remember correctly, San was colorblind. You can take the glasses to him.
I can? Are you sure you want me to do that? Okay. Swallowed my tea the wrong way, that's terrible. Alright. So, let's go and find Sanwa. Ah, there's Petra. Now the problem with this is Petra is outside the research centre.
That Starlight Island you see out there on the horizon.
Is a great place
Goodbye.
to fish. Goodbye. Alright. Hey Petra.
The people in the church are...
No, don't get started on that. That's just rude. Alright, I have 9 of these. I only need to give 5 to the research centre.
Wonderful. I'll take that.
You're welcome. So she can have a gift. Speaking of gifts and things, let's check this. Now, the important thing about the Portia Times is you can place an ad in here for 100 gold and it will increase your reputation
Hi.
for a week. Hey Jack.
My sister is working on a novel. I've read it. It's really good.
Awesome.
See you.
Okay, let's find Sanwa. Where did he go? Ah, okay, he's gone out of town. And Mars is coming down the hill from the church, so that means I don't have to run all the way up there. There's Sanwa. Now, the thing with these guys, I think, is they have a brotherly barbecue every Sunday.
What can I do for you, builder?
Well, I've heard you got colourblindness.
You here to mock me? Is that it?
No. Are you paranoid? I found a pair of colourblind correcting glasses, and I think you might have better sight if you wear
Yeah,
them.
right. I've tried everything already, mate. Just leave me be.
You know what? Portia needs a barber.
Look,
Man up.
I'll wear it just to get you out of my hair.
I'm really sorry.
Oh my. Did the world always look this beautiful? I don't know what to say. It's too much.
How about you have a great day?
How can I ever thank you? I can't believe it. I can do what I love without reservation again. Barbershop, here I come. And I'll tell you what, your next haircut is on me.
You're trying to say something, Sanwa. That's awesome. Wow. Everyone is now 10 points happier with me. Look at this. See, look, I've helped Sanwa in time to see this sunset. That's just... I think I've got a thing for sunsets now. I forgot the fireside. What time is it? Oh no! Alright. Actually, the good thing about the fireside, sorry llamas, coming through, beep beep, is... Good thing about the fireside is Mars should be there, which means I won't have to hunt around town for him. Oh no, there we are. The other good thing about the fireside is Mars is on the way. Hey Molly, hi Dolly.
Hello.
Hey Mars. Here's your commission. You're welcome. Oh right, 100 rep points. Oops, sorry Dolly. Okay, it's 18:53. We're going to be a little bit early. That's Isaac. I don't think I've said hello to him yet. Good thing about these.
Good evening, everyone.
Hey, Mayor.
We've been having lots of panbat sightings recently. I know they're cute, but still, don't go near them. They're dangerous.
Okay.
I've asked the Civil Corps to try something to scare them off, but I'm not holding up much hope.
Okay.
We all know what a panbat infestation's like. Sometimes I wish we had a tank. In other news, we've decided to proceed with the building of a bridge to Amber Island. A builder has already been picked for this project.
Yes.
Also, we are in preparations for the construction of the DD transportation system. I'll be securing the funding over the coming weeks and pick a builder soon. Any donations are welcome.
Okay.
What?
Awesome.
How come I didn't hear about the bridge? When was this?
Just after you snatched my commission and ran away with it, you evil man.
Oh, now I finally get to fish there.
Good.
He's asking for money again.
No, he said he paid for it already. It's all good.
Finally, we have a new builder in town this week who lives
Where?
in the old workshop outside the city gate. Let's all give a warm welcome.
Thank you. I'm running away now. Oh, good. Okay, now the good thing about this is you can run around.
I haven't seen you around. You are?
I'm a new builder. Is you can run around and say hello to everyone
You're the
that
new
you
builder.
haven't met.
I'm Gus. I'd love to stop and chat, tea, cake and all, but I'm busy. So, good day.
Right. Thanks, Gus. I feel really welcome now. Who's this?
You must be the new builder.
Uh-huh.
It's so nice to meet you. I'm Ginger. Hope you find our little town fitting.
That's awesome. I do. Wow, I wonder if she's watched Firefly. Alright, I've met these two. Who haven't I met? Let's run a little faster this way. Okay, so we finished our first commission. I haven't said hello to Isaac.
Hello.
Hey.
You're the new builder, I suppose.
Uh-huh.
I hope you're wiser and more reasonable than the other builder in town. I think he's a fool.
Wow, Isaac. Okay, note to self, Isaac speaks his mind. I think I like Isaac. Okay, I've met everyone here and here. Let me just check if the Ds are happening. Wow, so soon. So you know when you're progressing pretty well on things, because some of the story elements don't happen until you've hit certain milestones in your own crafting. And I was really hoping to get a little bit more time before the DDs happened, but that's okay. So let's just check a couple of things out. I don't have a lot of space in here. I do have golds. Alright, I have 137 of those. What's my timber like? 93. That should be enough to get me through the next day. I needed marble. Okay. So what we need for the... I needed marble, I needed bronze, I'm going to need wood planks. Alright, so let's get the marble we're going to need for the civil... Oh, really? Okay, this is why we need to upgrade our stuff as fast as we can. Simply because we need to hit these big rocks in order to get the stuff we need out of them. So all of those are off limits. I think that one might be. Yep. Alright. so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear all the rock that I can around this area. I can't clear any of those. I'll grab that one. There's a little bit of marble. We need some marble. Oh, seriously, no! Actually, we need a lot of marble, but let's just go with what we can get. No, that one I can do. Okay. So we're going to run home as fast as our little legs can carry us. And we're going to see exactly what our situation is with making these burners, because we need the civil furnaces in order to have carbon steel. And we're going to desperately need carbon steel. It's going to become the bane of our lives. So let's grab those copper bars and those and some of those. Actually, you know what? I really should refuel what I can, shouldn't I? That way I'll get an idea of what I need. Alright. So at the moment I'm just running 2 burners on bronze and I'm running 2 burners on copper. I need another 2 burners. I need to be able to run a burner on glass because I'm going to need more than that. Actually, alright, so we need to build 2 more burners because I need to also run a burner on stone bricks. And then we're going to need to start running a burner on charcoal as well. So maybe instead of building 2 smaller burners, I'm just going to get straight in and build 2 of these. I have no... Oh, I need a simple cutter. No! Alright. I have enough to build 1. No, I don't. Alright, let's prep up our materials. We're going to want to have a few more of those really quick. We can't have them just yet though, so that's fine. Let's just go back a page or 2, or maybe 3, 4. Let's try 4. Here we go. Civil cutters. I need my copper blades and I need my stone bricks. And I need 3 of these babies up and running. So let's go and get those done as best we can. Bronze pipe we're going to need a few of. Alright, so I need 3, I need 4 more of these and that will be enough. Just going to hold off on the bronze plate because I also need to make DD cards. So 5 of them. I need 25 glass, 10 single seats, and I'm also going to need 6 5s, 30 of those, and I'm going to need 15 of those, and I need another 3 of those. Alright, well, you know, it's partridge in a pear tree time. Let's see how we go with this. Okay, let's see what we can make and how fast we can make it. So, alright, we can't make tyres because we haven't got a workshop. I'm going to need 20 spare parts in order to get the not the workshop, the upgraded table. And I don't think I'm anywhere near that, so we may actually just end up in the mines in a very short amount of time. Clothing, mining, crafting. Why is that not in alphabetical order? Oh no, here we go. Alright. Let's sort this out real quick. I need my minerals box. Let's just get anything to do with minerals. We'll stick it in the minerals box because we're going to need all of that space. Too sweet. And that's a metal, so we'll stick that in there as well. Crafting, that's got to do with crafting. That's got to do with mining and minerals. That's crafting, that's crafting. No, that's not, that's trees. I don't have a gardening box, so all the gardening stuff can go in there as well. I don't think I've even got a food box at the moment, so all of the food stuff can go in there, because, you know, we're not fussy. Okay, we're not too fussy. Actually, I should just be using my sort ore That's not comforting. Alrighty. Relics from the ruins. We have a horsey front. We have a horsey back. Is that a 3? Yeah. I need one more piece and we can make that. We have the man on the can. That is a cooking can piece 3. That's a spare piece. I don't have another relics box yet. That's now gone up in the priority list. Wait, is that a horsey 4? Yes. Alright. We're going to put these straight into our backpack because we need the, we just basically really need to have that on us, or we're going to forget. Normally I have a computer chips box as well. This is the first week of Portia. I rarely have 4 boxes at this time, so I'm doing well just for that. That's stamina if I remember rightly. Yeah, we're going to need that. We're going to need more discs. And actually, speaking of stamina, let's go and get some stamina up and running with the couch. Where is the couch? I forgot to put it in my hotbar. There we go. Grab that. Pop that in your hotbar. Gee, I had a mental blank just then. That's no good. 7. Let's just get these things down. One couch and 2 couches. Awesome. My stamina went up that time. That's awesome. Okay. Are you telling me I'm not going to get enough time to go play with my stamina? My new stamina that I only just got. That's a bit rough. Let's see if I can manage to fall asleep chopping down trees. The llamas don't need trees in spring, right? They won't mind if I just borrow a few. Dozen. Hopefully I won't hit a llama. That's always depressing. Let's see how many trees we can chop down before we fall over. It's really not time to get down into the mines. I don't think I'm going to get this last one down before I collapse. Nope, there we go. Oh, again? Speaking of collapsing, it is midnight here, so I really should head out. Thanks for being with me, guys. And I really look forward to seeing you all tomorrow, but I really got to stop now. I've been gaming for a little bit long. So take care and see you later.